Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome! Ah, my lord, how could it be? It is Wily. I thought he was dead. Nah. Gotta remember, there's one thing in the garden that never dies. It's called weeds. Heckes yeses. Ladies. Where's my own audio? Help. Help. My day has been pretty good so far. What? Oh yeah, I remember. We're not doing audio with this game. Let me actually look up some audio. Real quick. Let me. Hey. Perfect. Let's see how the desktop audio is doing with this. That is very loud for me personally. Let's kick that audio down just a little bit. Oh, Animal Crossing New Horizon, a game I never played. Alright, where is my video? Was that it? That's it. Oh, we have very calming music to start, everybody. Is everybody zen yet? Is everybody zen? Are we feeling the zen? Or are we not feeling it yet? Yo, let me into the game. Oh yeah, we had 3 badges because we lost like a ton of progression. This is too fast, by the way. I don't want the game to be this fast. That is too fast. That is too fast! How do I make it slower again? Oh, fast forward speed is at 7 times. That is a bit fast. Falls asleep. Yeah, this is too calm. This is too relaxed. I don't want to be this relaxed. It's too relaxed. We're back home. Dire Talks. A classic. So how is everybody doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna... Rubber Metal doesn't have... The problem that I have with that, Lawless, is they don't have like a 4-hour playlist. And if they do have a playlist, it's going from video to video to video to video to video to video. I just want one whole thing. That's like 100 times easier. I need to run. I'm dying. I need to... Oh yeah, I heard that it's flu season. Yeah, I'm gonna let the world know that I'm live. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Where is my YouTube? I don't want to learn why California is screwed. None of that. Share. Link copy. Ooh. A little busy now. I'll rejoin later. Don't worry about it. If it works, it works. Malay. I am love. That also. But. Post. I'm gonna lower my audio. Like, for myself. Alright, what were we doing in this game? I know I need to get, like, a Pokemon so Mace can, like, name it. Lofi Radio from Glitchek City is a good one. Ooh, that is a good point. Let me see. I want hours of this. Hey! What does the sound on the... Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I might lower audio a little bit on my end. Like just a little tad. Okay, cool. Cool. Ladies. We already beat this gym, so basically what we're gonna do, we got like a bunch of moves for our Pokemon. Did I give any of them to anybody? Nope. Fury Cutter kind of sucks. Fire Punch. Who can learn Fire Punch? Use? Oh yeah, half my team is not viable. Tackle, Magnitude, Rock Throw, Rollout. Stop learning Fire Punch, yes. Can he also learn like Thunder Punch or like Ice Punch? Nope. Because that would be more useful. In my roster. Howdy y'all. Sound not on. What do you mean sound not on? Oh, in clans, sound not on. Ah, I get it now. Okay, where do I need to go? Where am I? Where am I in the game? Where am I? Yeah, we're just gonna move our way upward. And we need to collect more Pokemon because our team is, I mean, not terrible, but we're not on a fantastic spot either. 4 Pokemon, Some level gaps. Not great, you know, not great. We've had better times. Is my Pokemon healed? No, I'm an idiot. I still didn't do that. Okay, let me first fix my Pokemon. Tomorrow Mario movie. All excited? Yes. I actually, like, already... I'm going to watch it this weekend. I'm pretty excited for it. Again, because the first movie really surprised me. I thought, the guys from the Minion movie kill me, you know? I thought they're gonna completely mess this up. It's gonna look boring and bland, you know? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, the Minions movies... The first one was good, but after that, you know, the first one was, like, interesting, and after that, it kind of derailed quickly. But they actually did, like, a really good job. Illumination actually did a fantastic job with it, which is surprising. So I'm very curious what they're gonna do with it. So hello, L, my pal, with the cat out of the box. Might be back later. Head hurts. I hit it really hard, really hard today. Well, Matthew, I hope you don't have a concussion. I was gonna watch it this week with my dad and little brother, but you know what happened. There's oh my god. Sorry, give me a hot second, boys. The shaker is very full. Yeah, no, that's probably gonna be postponed, Shane. I hope your dad's doing better. I mean, I'll be very honest, probably not. Because broken ribs ain't... because broken ribs is one hell of a thing. Let me see. Pokegear. Yes, we're going the right direction. Come on, then. Summon a shiny dragon type and name it after me with cheat codes. I don't have cheat codes. This is also a ROM hack. I don't even know if I can, like, actually, like, properly use cheat codes. That would be funny, though, to add, like, a shiny dragon. We need to catch it, like, properly, like, ourselves. Illumination is good in animation, but the scripting ain't that good, and Miyamoto clearly stops things. Yeah, I'm glad Nintendo's involved. But even then, I didn't expect Illumination to be that good at... oh yeah, I already beat this gym, but now we're doing it again. I forgot about that part. My dad's doing alright. He's home again, and surprisingly he can't walk, but other than that, not much else. Yeah, no, fair. That will take quite a while, to say the least. Oh, Quanch is super effective? That is really cool. No, I need to level this Pokemon. Yeah, Shane, find us a shiny. Do it. You know you can do it. Oh, I do like how Ghastly is animated in the Gen 2s. Honestly, purple, underrated color. Oh. Hey, I'm new here. I love this ROM hack. I like Crystal Clear. Oh, welcome. And yes, Crystal Clear is pretty much a banger. I haven't played Pokemon in years. I've told this before. That last time I played a Pokemon game was Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I was not impressed and bored out of my mind in probably less than 4 hours. Because the intro of that game is massive, and I've heard that it's not even that bad. There are many worse examples. But this is actually... I actually quite like this, because I was always a very big fan of Gen 2, and I think this is a really interesting take on Gen 2. And I like the fact that a lot of stuff is just sped up in this game. Because in the original game... to be honest, in the original Pokemon games, everything takes like 100 years. I think most old and even modern Pokemon games... Well, modern Pokemon games are not that bad, to be honest. I'll be very honest. But I think a lot of Pokemon games are kind of unplayable without 2x speed, bare minimum. But this is actually pretty good. I quite like this. Hey, TC Kitty. Very pleasantly surprised with the first movie, so fingers crossed this one holds up too. I just really hope it holds up and they expand the scale. Really, they can do really cool stuff with Galaxy. You know, the fact that Galaxy in general as a game was on a very grand scale. You know, Bowser comes in, rips the entire castle from the ground, tries to conquer space as we know it. Massive robotic enemies that you fight. You know, like, really, like Super Mario 64 was on a much smaller scale. Even Super Mario World was not. Like, I think Super Mario Galaxy is probably the most sort of bombastic scale that Nintendo has done with Mario game. So, no! Quanch! Normal bite, I guess. So yeah, I just hope that with the Mario movie, they just up the scale. It's the only thing I want. It's not that hard. Really, they could slam dunk this. I know where to find the shiny Lake of Rage. Yeah, we could go there at any point, to be honest. We should catch him. Such a good Pokemon to have. A shiny Gyarados. Oh no, my dog is paralyzed. What do I do? I do recommend you playing Pokemon Prism. Is that from, like, in the same vein as this? I've never heard of Pokemon Prism before. Yeah, just die, mate. No. Just keep it here. Bite. Why doesn't... I might change the music in a bit, because this is a bit... I want a little bit more excitement from the music. I need it myself as well. This is just a little bit too chill. Let me... I want, like... but I do have to kind of, like, keep an eye on it, because last time a track played on autoplay that actually got me into copyright trouble. Not that it mattered too much. Where's my... This is too soft in general. Hello? Hey, this might be it. Okay, this is already a little bit more upbeat. Better. Okay. It takes 10 years after Pokemon Gold and Silver, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you can play as the Son of Lance. Yeah, but it's mostly like the feature set. Like, as in, well, feature-wise, what do I have to think about? Because I don't understand Pokemon lore. Don't call me about it. I watched, like, a video. I recently watched a video from a good friend of mine, Birdkeeper Toby. Probably my best Pokemon, like my best YouTube friend. Like, that I know through YouTube. And I watched this video, and while I liked the video, I barely understood any of the things he was saying. It was about, like, how the world of Poketopia, like, basically went to hell. And completely destroyed itself. And I'll be very honest. I'm so out of the loop with this game. With this franchise, I barely know anything. I barely know anything. Don't ask me any of this. I don't know the lore about this game. I don't know. I know it has something to do with, like, a guy who's like a dude, you know? No, that's just like kind of, I'm saying that for the meme. But, oh yeah, magnitude. I could just do magnitude. That is true. Yes, and it's also super effective because they only changed that in later gens. Yes. Man, I haven't played Yoshi's Story in ages. I've actually never played Yoshi's Story in my life. Oh, mean look. Oh, I'm so scared. Look up Sacred Gold and Storm Silver. Pokemon. Sacred Gold and Storm Silver. A highly acclaimed comprehensive ROM hack of Pokemon Heart Gold created by some guy. It offers a challenging enhanced experience with 493 Pokemon, Gen 1 to 4. Available to catch in a single playthrough, it features updated trainer teams, stats/type changes for some Pokemon, and new scripted events. Provides a first-hand look. Increased difficulty, quality of life improvements, immediate access to the bicycle, running shoes, and rebalance Pokemon. I mean, good work. It's mostly just my biggest problem with a lot of Pokemon stuff is... and this game doesn't necessarily solve all these issues, don't get me wrong. A lot of Pokemon battles are just way too easy. That has not changed, by the way, in this ROM hack, in my opinion. Like, every Pokemon battle is still dead easy. The only one that I haven't been able to beat yet and was actually some sort of a challenge was, like, the one in Blackthorn. Like, the Dragon-type gym in Gen 2. But that kind of makes sense, because Dragon-type's kind of OP. And just... I really hate the fact that you can't explore the world open world, which this game did solve, and the pacing is too slow, which this game also solves. Even if you were to play this at normal speed, it would be so much better, because it's not all this faffing around, which a lot of Pokemon games just are. Stony Boy's evolving! Yes, baby! Look at him! He's stony, he's big, he's the boy! Stony Boy! Stony Boy! City boy! TM30, what is TM30? Oh yeah, Shadow Ball. Actually, decent move. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Just send me your sob story for another day. Pokemon Prism as Gen 1 and 6 Pokemon. Yeah, but mostly what I'm looking for with, I think, modern Pokemon games is just the fact that it doesn't take forever. I had patience for this when I was a child. I lost this patience. Nintendo. Though planned for 2016 release, I'm talking about Pokemon Prism. Nintendo issued a cease and desist, but the game was later leaked and became widely available, praised for its difficulty and content. Oh, so it did leak. Okay. New minigames, up to 20 badges to earn. Consider challenging and rewarding for experienced players. What is it? Okay. Depending on the pacing... Child, time is fun. Adult time is money. Well, it's also, like another thing I will probably have to be brutally honest about, yeah? That nowadays, like a couple of years ago, I basically made this shift. Where is it? Oh, I was about to say, where's Shadow Ball? I want to give Shadow Ball to somebody. I bet you can learn Shadow Ball. Yes. What older moves do you have? Peck, Pursuit, Haze. Pursuit, Nightshade. What kind of... Wait, what kind of move is Shadow Ball? Can't learn more moves. Delete another move. No. Stop learning a Shadow Ball. Yes. We'll wait with that for a hot second. Have to think about that. But no, now he's Stony Man. Ooh, Maron, that is very true. Stony Boy is even stonier. Hell yes. It's never really, I've never really been into Pokemon lore, but not gonna lie, play Poketopia has kind of curious. The story in that game is kind of wild, lol. Yeah, no, that's also why when I was talking with Birdkeeper Toby about the video, because me and Birdkeeper Toby just kind of like Did a little catch up in Discord. We sometimes do that, like once every couple months, usually. Couple weeks, couple months. Both of us are like very easily distracted and all over the place. So sometimes it can take like, it can be weeks or even months before we talk again. But we did a little catch up because last time I saw him was like a month ago, 2 months ago, because I went to his place. Poketopia looks very interesting to me, and he talked about the video, and I thought it was an interesting topic and like a good idea for a video. I'm curious how it's been doing, actually. Probably look into that later tonight. Nah, just bring out Skip Loom. Blep. But like, I don't understand any of the Pokemon lore. It has gone so far away from me. It's like alternate dimensions and universes and like all kinds of crazy shit. I genuinely don't understand any of it. Complete mystery to me. Complete mystery to me. And also because I haven't picked up Pokemon in so long, you know. Because like I was kind of saying, I didn't even finish that well, but like I was kind of saying, the reason why I've become more picky with stuff like Pokemon, where everything takes 100 years and it's walking and walking and walking and walking and walking, and I'm just like, a kill me, is the fact that there is so much media coming out. I have to be very picky what I do. Because every hour I spent on a game, there are 100 other games coming out that very minute I'm playing that game that could be more fun or more interesting, more creative, whatever. And the same goes for movies, TV shows, everything. I have to be very picky how I spend my time. Because we live in this period of like media excess where you can... I mean, if you just literally take all the stuff in terms of music, movies, TV shows, and games that was released in 2025, you could probably fill a lifetime of media consumption. You could probably fill a lifetime of it. So this is why I need to be very picky. Also, hey Gravy, and no, I've never met an army famous YouTuber. What, an army of famous YouTubers or an army-related YouTuber? Answer to both is nah. That's so real. Yeah, Al, my pal, I had that like epiphany, you know? And I was like, gosh darn, I really need to keep like, I need to have like a finger on the pulse, you know? So nowadays I try to mostly focus, I kind of look up some stuff before I actually spend time on it. And a lot of the modern Pokemon games just don't look very interesting to me. The only like Pokemon-related game that has come out on the Switch, 1 or 2, that I was like, ooh, was Poketopia. It was Poketopia. It is. I'll probably pick it up at some point, and we'll probably play it on stream. It is it's the only game that I'm kind of that I'm like, oh, that could actually be very fun. This looks fun. This looks interesting. This looks weird. This looks, you know. So, that's kind of how I do it. Poketopia, despite being a game keycard and eShop exclusive, so no game card, has been sold out everywhere except the eShop. The Pokemon company didn't expect it to be so successful. Yeah, which is kind of funny, because they know that the audience exists. In my opinion, the Pokemon community already fits incredibly well with the concept of the game. And they know that Animal Crossing sells tens of millions of copies. They know Stardew Valley sold tens of millions of copies. So I'm kind of surprised. And especially Animal Crossing and even Stardew Valley is the most popular with the Nintendo crowd. And from what I've heard, it's very Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley meets Pokemon. Like that kind of trifecta-esque. So I'm kind of surprised the Pokemon company was like, wow, it did so well. Like, no shit. This is like, it hits a lot of, like, it checks a lot of boxes really well, you know? So I'm not too surprised. Basically, every Pokemon save file in its own universe besides, but you also have a billion other universes with weird alien Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. It wasn't even developed by Game Freak, but the whole game was outsourced spin-off. Lemao. Who made the game? Do we know which developer made it? I assume so, but... Have you seen Lockstin's video, and what do you think of it? I haven't seen Lockstin's video. I used to also, back in the day, I also used to hang out a lot with Lockstin. We were like really good buds. I actually know Birdkeeper Toby through Lockstin. Well, like way back in like 2016. It's like 10 years ago. Because your boy Wily is old. I've been doing this for like 10 years. 11 years actually at this point. This is my 11th year. Took half a year off, and now we're back, baby. But I don't really talk to Lockstin that much anymore. That kind of like over time with both of us. Oh wait, actually, what am I doing? That is better. I need to format this game a bit better before I start actually getting into the game. So yeah, lol, you are also old. You've been fighting the healthcare system. Yeah, true. He went keto and everything, but from what I've heard, it's much better now. But again, the last time I spoke Lockstin was actually when it was at Toby's, because we hopped on a call with him. But I really haven't spoken to Lockstin in like ages. Also, just because it's also kind of because Lockstin turned into like a complete Pokemon channel at some point. So, and before that, it was like kind of Nintendo in general. Oh, try attack, horrendous. But Babino, take care of it. Nightshade. Well, that was dumb. You don't always hit. Rock throw. Aha, that does nothing. A rock to the face. Die, stupid bird. Everybody knows that rock defeats bird. This is well-known information. But yeah, I think also my relationship with Lockstin kind of. Not that we're like enemies or some stuff. No. It's just we stopped kind of talking, you know, like got distracted, both of us. But I think it's also because he doesn't really make any other Nintendo content anymore. He just does Pokemon. Hey dog, hey chat, made it, but gonna lurk since I am on call. That is all good, Cheyenne. That is all good. You know how the Pokemon streams are, Cheyenne. Pokemon streams are like laid back. Which I actually quite like about doing the Pokemon streams. Drifted apart. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. If I ever get the opportunity in the future, though, to hang out with him, I'll 100% grab that. As in, for example, I'm at an event in America or whatever, and I find out that he's like around and about at the same event. I'll 100% try and hit him up. He called it roasting Europe with bad Pokemon. Wait, let me. What did my boy do? Where's my boy? Lockstin. Lockstin and Noggin. Disgusting. Does anybody know how you... I actually have no idea how to do this. Oh, yeah, you roasted Europe for the Pokemon. But I just get the Dutch title, but I don't like that. How do I turn off auto-translation on this stupid app? You know what I really hate? I'm not gonna lie. I really hate it. I really hate a lot of the AI stuff that YouTube is kind of pushing on users. A lot of it kind of sucks. Sometimes it is great, but please, just let me know it exists and don't automatically do it. I hate that. Because now I just get, like, the Dutch, like, they translated the title. Oh, wait, I need to... Also, hey, Ruby. Like, don't get me wrong, YouTube. I'm not necessarily, like, an insane, like some people are, kind of insane AI hater. I use it in my workflow, and it has made my life a lot easier. Golly gosh, nobody wants to send emails to their landlord talking about this, that, and the other. I love letting Gemini do the fighting for me in an email exchange between me and my landlord. And golly gosh, what is... how AI tools can be amazing to manipulate models of Nintendo games, so I don't have to, like, faff around and learn Blender. And even if I learned to do Blender, it would probably take 6 times longer doing it myself instead of just asking Nana Banana Pro in Photoshop to help me out. But golly gosh, I absolutely despise it when I'm watching a video and it's like, "Hallo, welkom bij de video." No. Don't automatically Dutchify it. It's an English video. I don't want to hear this weird robotic. Nah, none of that. Just give me the video how it was. Stop doing this. I'll literally just, like, click away from the video or scroll past it. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna watch this now. I don't know how to turn this off. And I despise it so much. So which conventions you're planning to go to? When it comes to conventions, I really don't have an idea. Decent chance for the UK near the end of the year, as usual. And aside from that, I know Zeltec is probably coming over somewhere this year. A Voltorb. I don't want you. A Meowth. I don't want you. And I'm going to the UK in August for a cider festival at Zeltec's place. That's kind of it. Yeah, that's kind of it. Already reserved for TwitchCon EU and Dutch Comic Con. It's going to be in June, but it's going to be the expensive ticket. Dutch Comic Con in June could work. TwitchCon, I don't know. Again, I don't care that much about TwitchCon. Maybe if I can get press tickets, I'd do it. Also, let me lower the volume on this music a slight bit. Because I want to be able to, I want to be heard. Also, let me change you. About to say, zoom in on me properly. Thanks. TwitchCon, I don't know. If I can get in there for free, then yeah, sure. Aside from that, no, not really. Comic-Con, yeah, I'll be up for that. But aside from that, again, yeah, I don't care about Twitch. Stupid website. I'm a partner on Twitch though, which is hilarious. Because I haven't streamed on that website in ages. I do kind of want to set up the streaming on Twitch, though, for the streams, just like here on YouTube. Have we been to Goldenrod yet? Yes. We bought some stuff at Goldenrod. Well, Binky, you tried what you could. But you know, life ain't worth living for you. Rock throw. Bada bing, bada boom, and dead. Good job, Stony Boy. No, Stony Boy. We are going to persevere, as they would say. Magnitude 8. That might actually kill him in one go. Not even. Water gun. Please survive, survive, survive. I was about to say, be a strong man. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Bam! Level 26. Good job, Stony Boy. Haven't been to... Yeah, no, we've been to Goldenrod. You should make a video about live streams and member perks on Twitch. Well, I already mentioned a lot of the live streams and member stuff in a lot of the videos. The last 2 videos, I did a small little segment of like 20 seconds where I mention it. And even in this upcoming video, it's, again, included it. My milk tank ain't giving me milk no mo. This is here farm has got famous milk. Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk. If I feed lots of berries, I reckon. The poor thing got sick, so what the hell? This man speaks funny. Our milk even goes out to Kanto. So if our own milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Hey Ramon, welcome, welcome. Yo, why are you blue? Oh, it's a shiny milk tank. I didn't know shiny milk tank were blue. This must also be a shiny milk tank. Look, it's green. What, that was it? Can I just... Oh, Wily has nothing to offer. Aw. I'm good. Having a good Tuesday. Well, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see if I give the thing more. Hello, can I take this milk tank with me if I actually give it enough berries? Is that how this works? Maybe some of the homeland blinked to tiny... So what do you mean? I don't get it. That takes like 10 berries. We'll get there someday. Hello, Celestial 300. 300, baby! We could evolve Binky then. No other moves that are worth it besides takedown at level 26. What level is Binky now again? Level 25 or something? I know dark type moves will look really well normal. Oh, did you see that? I did double tam. Hey, you're using a berry! Oh yeah, wait. I need a normal type. I'd love to own a Pikachu in real life. What level are you, Binky? 26. We'll wait till 26 for takedown, and then we're gonna evolve Binky Boy. I'm gonna make Binky Boy big! Big boy Bink! Also, I kind of want Stone... No, I don't want Stony Boy to take care of this. Too little health. Just pursued it to death. Thunder Wave, how dare thy? With the freaking berries, bro. Stop it. Hey. Bebabino is truly a wonderful creature. It might not evolve in this game, but gosh darn, it is strong. Ugh, oh gosh. 3,000 Poliwags, here we go. Oh no, he slapped me a little bit. Little bit of bubbles. I do have to say that. Hello, Bababino? Are you stuck? I was about to say, I know you're like paralyzed. Don't want to be mean to the disabled, but come on. Eradicate. Change Pokemon. Yeah, give me Stony Boy. I must say though, the art style for Bababino, I forgot what the Pokemon's name is again, but it looks like a character from like a cartoons TV show. It looks a bit like the... a bit like a character from Alfred Jitoku's Kwak, which is like a super Dutch thing. But he really looks like it. There's like a crow character, and he looks so much like that crow character. Which I think is kind of funny. 10! Insta-kill! Yeah, Stony Boy! You beat that crab up real well. Turned that crab into soup. Olivine City. Oh, yes, there's another gym here. Which gym is this? Oh, immediately just... Uh-oh. Whoops. That was not necessarily what I wanted. If I remember correctly, you actually have to do a bunch of oh my god. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Do I have revives? Do I have anything? Stony Boy, I desperately need you. For show. Yeah, you're gonna get killed anyway, because again, you're paralyzed and you're a bird. Okay, time to do Sonic Boom. I heard that was actually a very terrible game. Whatever happened to the people who developed Sonic Boom? Are they still in the industry? If they lost their job, who knows? This man isn't your average age. This man is old. I'm glad I'm being called like old for knowing old stuff. Magnitude 7. Kill it, please. Kill it. Just kill it. Nope. Iron Tail. No, that's gonna. Yeah, no, that's gonna. All right. I think we're not gonna actually make this. Headbutt. That was not very effective. Yeah, no, sadly enough, all the Pokemon that I actually needed is Calimero. No, I'm not talking about Calimero. Jacobus Kwak. No. Alfred. No, not Dolph. Alfred Eudokus Kwak. And the Pokemon in question kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of, where is he? He kind of looks like this bird. The one on the left. Wait till he starts talking about film. Yeah, I am old. Alright, cool. We're back here now. That was great. That was a bit unnecessary of me, but it doesn't matter. We good. I learned from my mistake, though, so I will save the game. Yeah, no, this is some 90s stuff, boys. Wily is old. They already ordered the casket for me. Oh, I'm gonna beat you, by the way. Let's battle. If I'm old too, does that mean I get to say slur? No. Boos! Yeah, no, I know that stuff as well. But that's not like necessarily Dutch. That was like Scandinavian, right? Boos Boos is not necessarily like Dutch. Let me Google that. I did. My sister also loves Boos Boos. What the hell? It's Japanese? Japanese Dutch animated series. That is kind of crazy. But it is Dutch. But also Japanese. Because it kind of looks like an anime. Which is kind of funny. Okay, what kind of Pokemon are in here? We need to get more Pokemon. And a Meowth is not the answer, because Meowth sucks. Bye! A bit Dutch-coded at this point, the stream, but... Alright, never mind. All this shit, all these guys are not good enough. Nobody actually decided to bring their A game. Alfred J. Kwak was also animated in Japan. Yeah, it's crazy. I always forget that part, that a lot of kids' TV shows here in the Netherlands are actually animated in Japan and are kind of, you know... I'm surprised there are not more weebs in the country. Is there someone somewhere here you can catch a Heracross? I don't know, but I really want a Heracross. That Pokemon is also a banger. What? I think you can only catch a Heracross. I actually know how to get one. I think I know how to get one. We need to go all the way back to the forested area where you can also find Celebi. We need to headbutt a tree, and a Heracross can fall out of it, if I remember correctly. That's like how you get it. Okay. I don't have to check the Pokédex. I already know. It's uncommon, but only during the day. Up there in the grass, you can get Tauros. Yeah, but I'm not too excited for Tauros either. What is it? I needed to go here originally for the gym, right? Like gym reasons to be up here. It's like a whole thing going on. But again, they cut all that, which is awesome. I don't want all this faffing around. I just want to go to my gyms. Kind of hard sometimes to play with this kind of... trade it for my Squirtle. No. I would love to own your Squirtle, don't get me wrong. But I do not have an Eevee. What is that man hypothesizing about? We can also get the Shiny Gyarados at Lake of Rage, so be sure to save beforehand. Where is the Lake of Rage? Where's Lake of Rage? Dragon's Den, Blackthorn, Road 44, Forest. We need to go to Mahogany Town. Let me first beat this gym. Let me heal my Pokemon so it's... If I die, get back here. Isn't Heracross a tree headbutt Pokemon? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure you can get a Heracross by headbutting a tree. And we have a Pokemon that can do headbutt. You can get an Eevee for free over in a house in Goldenrod City. Oh, because Squirtle is pretty cool. Flamethrower. Burn this horrendous being. Goodbye. Steelix, no. Binky will take care of it. Flamethrower. Rock throw and it missed. Idiot. Easy, easy, easy. We just need a Binky. Oh, Binky, one more level and then I'm gonna make you big. I would also love to own a Steelix. Oh, Steelix is such a cool Pokemon as well. Also headbutt trees to get bugs from it. Fair. How's the concussion going? Yeah, I was there before. It was kind of stupid. But I didn't know you could get an Eevee in Goldenrod. I was there for like powers. Powers. To buy TMs. Wait, what does he say? I don't know how to say this. But good luck. The ego on this woman. I don't know how to be nice to other people. What do you mean I'm a sore loser? This bit with her bit. Luckily enough, everything goes incredibly fast because I also sped up the game 300 miles an hour. Pokegear. Oh, yeah, we need to go to Mahogany. Mahogany Town. Dying. A Pokeball! You found an Ultra Ball! Wow! That is so cool! Let me demonstrate the power of me Pokemon. Just in one of the houses on the left of Goldenrod, there's a Pokeball on the table. You just take it. So, Celtic Tiger, what you're suggesting is theft. Are you admitting this live on the internet? You know, the cops will come for you later. You know, as a Dutchman, I've stolen bikes in the past, but all of that is fine, you know? Like, culturally, that's completely accepted. But stealing EVs from tables in video games? I've seen people get executed for less. Indeed. And I am proud of it. All right, you know... Oh. Everybody, the gym is working a little bit too well. Everybody, you know what time it is. Time for my 2 post-gym bananas. Because carbohydrates. I'm calling the cops. I say no. Shane, you can't say that. I'm glad you intervened. Nah, he does in fact give it to you. All right, then it's good. Honestly, at this point, on Sunday, I get exactly 6 bananas. So I can eat them during stream. This has become like a part of my ritual. This banana is not completely ripe though, so it's a bit tough. Oh, whoops. Yes, he's stupid and he does peck. Yay! Actually, you might have to talk to the guy, but it's in one of the houses on the left anyway. Yeah, my plan for now is Lake of Rage. And then I'm gonna grab that Eevee. And then depending on how I feel about the Eevee, trying to learn Harden. No, Harden sucks. Everyone play the DK64. Oh, banana voice clip. Ooh, banana. Oh, banana. You know what I should really get for the stream? That would be so much fun to have. Is I should get like a stream deck. You know, from Elgato, because while my relationship with Elgato in the past was very rocky, they actually make decent product nowadays. I should get a stream deck from Elgato and just put like a bunch of soundtracks on it. This monkey music fits. Monkey. Banani. Don't buy a stream deck, you have a Fold. What do you mean? As in Samsung Galaxy Fold? Because I don't have that phone anymore. It died after 3 years. First, the inward screen of the Fold. This is after 3 years, so I'm completely fine, you know, and I was not being nice to it. My Samsung Galaxy Fold died after 3 years. It started off with me opening the phone, and just the screen just kind of cracked, and there was like black liquid seeping through and pixels dying, and I was like, that's not good. Then I used the front of the screen for a while still, and that eventually died as well. And then I was kind of forced to... I couldn't extract any data from my phone, because the fingerprint scanner and everything didn't work anymore. So I couldn't access any data. And my alarm was going off in the morning, and after trying to fiddle around with it for hours, meanwhile the alarm just goes and goes and goes, just goes mad every 10 minutes. It was very annoying. I took the phone in my hand, and I smashed screen side on the side of like the point of a table. I just smashed the phone. First on the front, and it didn't stop. So I turned it around, and then I smashed it on the other side, and then it finally stopped. This was after hours of trying to extract data from it. Even trying to hook it up to an external screen and then trying to use a mouse and keyboard. But even that didn't work. So, yeah, that's what happened after 3 years. I don't know what you did to that thing, but that sounds a bit extreme for just 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. It just happened. Again, like I said. Okay. So you killed it. Yes. Because the inner screen was completely black and didn't work and didn't react to my touch. The front screen was not reacting to my touch. And the fingerprint scanner didn't work at all. So it was just a brick. But you can use Stream Deck software on the phone and use your phone as a Stream Deck. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I might have an old phone I can do that with. Ow, I got kicked twice by a horse. I think I have some old hardware that I could use that for. Nightshade, kill it. Kill it. But yeah, no, that's what happened to my Samsung Galaxy Fold 3. I got nothing bad to say about the phone, though. It served me well until out of nowhere it didn't. It was very sudden. But to be honest, like I said, I never treated the phone with any love or respect. I dropped it on the ground a bunch. I threw it around the room. I was sitting on a lawnmower, one of those lawnmowers you sit on, and I took a really sharp turn and it just flew out of my pocket. It skid across the ground, like on tiles. That thing really endured. I borderline tortured it. And it lasted 3 years, so that's the way she goes. I have my S22 since 2022. I put a new battery in it last November since the battery started bloating, so I might buy a new one next year. Yeah, nowadays I have this, which is a Samsung Galaxy S24, I think, or 25. I don't even know. And I'm also kind of torturing this thing, but I kind of need to buy a new screen protector because the screen protector is kind of fucked. And I need to buy a case. This is the first time ever for a phone I didn't buy a case. And it was a bad decision. A friend of mine has the exact same phone and does 100 times more insane stuff with it, but his is fine and mine is kind of not completely destroyed on the back, but I wouldn't say a perfect shape either. So I kind of need to buy a new pack for it. I think the next phone I'm probably going to buy is probably going to be a Fair phone. I like the idea of the modularity of the Fair phone. Buy Diglett, idiot. So probably the next phone I'll buy is probably a Fair phone. Mahogany Town? Oh my lord, Mahogany Town! I bought a new phone case from Temu. Lol. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the cheapest phone case. Ho, 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 ho. It just has to be a little bit of a rubberized plastic shell around the phone. And I'm gonna buy a new screen protector because this one is peeling off on the sides and it's just fucked. It's gonna cost me $20 at best. Again, the cheapest I can get, the simplest I can get. I don't care. As long as it doesn't ridiculous. What is a Fair phone? A Fair phone is, this is a brand that started a while back, but it's basically, it's a company that tries to ethically source a phone and also make it, because there's a lot of people just get new hardware constantly, new phones, new earbuds, new PCs, and just throw it all on the trash pile. We get a lot of electronic e-waste. You know, they're a company who's kind of against e-waste. So what they did is their phones are very modular. Their phones have they update software, they guarantee software updates for at least 5 years. Most companies do only 2. As far as I know, they also have 5 years factory like guarantee on like any malfunctionings or any problems. And they've designed the phone in such a way that you can actually replace a lot of the parts easily by hand. For example, the battery is literally on the back. You get 2 screws. You get like 2 screws at the bottom here. You slide the back off. Then you can see the whole battery. There are 4 little screws that keep the battery in place. You take it out. You buy a new battery from them for that size. And there are even other companies that make those batteries. And you can just plop it back in. Screw, 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 screw. Done. You replace the battery in like a minute. And you can do the same with like actually, you can actually do the same with like the little recently somebody called this like an induction like an induction oven, like an induction cooker, you know. I mean, facts. You can even replace the cameras and everything. So basically the phone has a 2.5 times longer factory guarantee, a 2.5 times or even more than that longer software updating guarantee, and a lot of the important parts in the phone are very easy to fix yourself and very cheap to fix yourself. So that's what a Fairphone is. That's why I kind of want a Fairphone, especially if I buy one secondhand. Secondhand makes it cheaper, and for example, if the battery starts degrading after 2 years, after buying it from somebody else, you know, or a refurbished one, I can quite easily just replace the battery. If the camera, if I drop it and one of the camera lenses completely cracks, I can just replace the camera. What's the price range? Welcome back. Welcome to my... I should get sponsored by these guys. A Fairphone 6... which is, if I remember, yeah, which is the newest version, is like €550. Something like that. Here, this is what it looks like. So it just looks like a normal phone. You just see like a couple of screws on like the body of the phone where you can like take it apart, you know. And there are multiple other brands that do this as well. I think Nothing Phone is also an example of this. But I just like the thing that I find very annoying with a lot of phones nowadays. And it's just, I understand why a lot of companies did it. A lot of people are like, it's because of greed that a battery is not easy to replace. It's like, no, not completely. The only one that really does it for like money is like Apple. But most other companies that made it so that it's not that easy to replace, for example, a phone's battery, they mostly did that to like make it more compact and space efficient. And when it comes to like a phone, you know, especially when you're starting to work with millimeters, it becomes very important. But the Fairphone just runs on like Android. Oh, Grammy's old shop. My lord, this place is massive. Yo. Welcome to the corner of the Mahogany Bazaar. I'm a friend of the cute old lady who runs the whole thing. She gave me a great deal on this nice spot. Here in exchange for the furnishing the bazaar with all this greenery. Oh, you can buy plants here. But I don't have a home yet. The Mahogany Bazaar. What a place. Today was literally the perfect day. How was yours, dog? Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Bit tired. Well, you can buy an SNES and a Wii? Turn it on? Yeah. Turn it off? Yes. Oh, well, I can just turn it on and off. I bet it has an accompanying sound. Pokeball, let me buy some hyper potions. I have like infinite money anyway. Let me buy like 5 super repels. And let me buy like 5 revives. Alright, we have some decent stuff. But I could have bought a battery and a kit to do it myself for like 60 in total. Yeah, but I just like I like the ability. I don't know how much. Wait. Fair phone 6 battery. I just want to buy the battery. Yeah, for example, here the Fairphone 6 battery. So that's like drag and drop 5 minutes. Is $45. So it's like half the money. It's just like, to be honest, when it comes to phones are at that kind of level. They're so kind of good, and I don't care that much about it, that they'll like work forever anyway. So I just want to be able to like reliably fix it and reliably get like updates. That is the most important thing at this point for me. And obviously decent phone form factor, etc., etc. Here for a bit. Probably gonna go read on up on stuff later, but wanted to quickly pop in. All good, M. All good. Doc, do AI Photoshop tools steal art or harm the environment? I don't know. They probably do. Again, there's not an AI model that is not trained on some form of publicly available data. Should those people be compensated? Yes. There are lawsuits about this. There has been some progress on this. But yeah, probably. Does it harm the environment? The thing is with like AI and like harming the environment, because what doesn't? I'm not gonna lie. Data centers had been in production on like a massive scale before AI was even a thing. So yes. Not gonna stop me from using it. Same as the environment is not gonna stop me from driving a car or using public transport. You know? Honestly, like the question of honestly, the environmental question with AI, I really get where people are coming from, but if it's like, yeah, but if it's bad for the environment, I'm not using it. It's like, well, then like my point is like, why use anything? But I get what you mean. It uses like data centers use a lot of water and electricity. Whoops, wrong move. Oh, I'm glad it growled. And yeah, does it use stolen data? Well, that's mostly the question. Let's take down. Yes, finally. Let's get a bit of bite. Because crunch ready. The water consumption is too dang high. Yeah, they'll probably find a way to fix that somehow. Don't know how yet. You can also cool it with liquid metal. They'll figure it out. I don't know, like, there are so many things I use on a daily basis that I don't wonder, is it bad for the environment? Like, I'll be very honest. Like, if anyone thinks that, like, YouTube is good for the environment, you're out of your mind. Everybody using all that storage of all those videos, all that data of the streaming around. Well, of course not. Everything is bad for the environment. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna consume goods. It's gonna have CO2, you know? It's gonna... my legs. So that is something I don't think about too much. Also, will take like 100 years to figure out. Yeah, actually on call with my partner on it. Well, the only thing I could just say about like the Photoshop AI tools and stuff like Nano Banana Pro and all kinds of other tools like that is they're pretty dang amazing. They're pretty good. Shouldn't expect them to change the world, but that's it. Oh wait, I need to get on the water. I can't swim. I can't get to the Gyarados. No, I've been tricked by Shane. Oh wait, this man wants to fight me. What was that village again that will be removed for a Google data center by 2030? I don't remember. I know what you're on about though. I've heard of I've heard of the thing you're on about. They just want the place to start a data center. It all works. This is the way she goes. It's just like how a lot of people got dislocated or like had to move because a highway was going to be built there. Or you're like that one stubborn guy in China who's like, I'm not going to sell my house or move. And then you end up being surrounded by highway, which is really funny. Like some guy in China did that. Like the Communist Party was like, yo, we want to kind of build like a highway here. And he was like, I'm not going to sell my house. And he didn't do that for years. And then they just built the highway around his house. So he's kind of stuck in between two highways, which is really funny. I mean, they tried to like tell him this like 60 times, apparently. Quanch? I like my quanch. Quanch wraps? Or the man got quanched. Guess we can get the Squirtle instead. Yeah, then we're probably gonna go to Goldenrod. Ow! Okay, yes, this is perfect. Yes, I will actually change Pokemon, because I really, like, Binky is almost ready to level up. I'm gonna give Binky the Firestone, that when he levels up... Or do you need to use it? What was it again with the Firestone? We were figuring this out the last time before I accidentally restarted the game and we lost, like, a load of time. Does Magnitude work on this one? Oh yeah, no, not here. Rock Throw then. We all know that Big Bird does not like Big Stone. See? I remember one guy in China who wanted to keep his home, which was set to be removed for building an apartment complex. He covered his house in Xi Jinping posters and then it couldn't be removed. Lamau. That's how you game the system. How to beat commies 101. Here we go. You use the Firestone on him and then he evolves. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Let me first... you go to the Squirtle, you can surf into Lake of Rage and catch Gyarados. Yeah, that's... Celtic Tiger, I think that is going to be the plan. I think I'm going to heal my Pokemon. I'm going to upgrade to Arcanine. Binky is going to be a big boy. And then we're going to do the gym. And then we're going to go to Goldenrod. Get the Squirtle. Get the Eevee. Go to the other town. Oh yeah, this is the Ice Palace. I forgot. I've already been here. Oh, whoops. I should evolve Binky. 6969. Quanch. Headbutt. Not too bad. Quanch. Headbutt. Not bad. Quanch. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna quench you until you die. Awesome, the Gyarados is strong. And he's shiny! Yeah, I love the fact that you can actually get a shiny Gyarados. Yeah, I'm probably when we evolve Arcanine, I'm gonna save the game again. I already saved one time when we were on 4 badges, but now that we're almost at 6, I'm gonna... Really, resetting that MU once was devastating for my morale. But again, like I said, when that happened, like, this game is... I like this game enough. Then I'm like, yeah, no, we can continue with this. I don't know how far we're gonna get into the game. As in, at what point I will be like, I'm done. I don't know if that's like all badges or like all badges in Elite 4, like the whole 9 yards. You know, we're gonna do everything. It kind of depends. Arcanine seems like a wonderful napping companion. I would love to own an Arcanine. It's not a problem like for example, when you get a Charmander, it's a problem. Its tail is on fire. It will cause like accidental fires everywhere it goes. If I would have that as a pet in my apartment, it would light my curtains on fire like day one, and my landlord will kill me, and nobody will ever give me fire insurance. Lamau. So, Is this ROM the full game? This ROM is, yeah, it's basically complete Pokemon Crystal. So we can mess around in the Gen 2 world, Johto, and we can also go to Kanto. We can do everything in Kanto and everything in Johto. All the gyms, the Elite Four, all the whole shebang. So this could actually, if we want, this could actually be quite like the 60-hour adventure. Okay. 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 Use. Binky. Binky! Look at him! Look at him! Binky is so cool! Binky is so cool! I would love to own an Arcanine. Arcanine is cool. Arcanine is also big enough that you can actually ride it like a horse. Which is like my ultimate fantasy ever since playing World of Warcraft, where you could ride a wolf as a mount, which is crazy. I'd love to own genuinely, who doesn't want to own an Arcanine? I think you must be mad if you don't want to own an Arcanine. The only argument I could see is like, where do I leave him? Like, as in, I would not fathomably have space for an Arcanine. Oh, it immediately got 90 health as well. That was quite the upgrade. Quanch? Tammy, you did a mega boo-boo in the video. What is it? Big Binky. Big Chungus Binky. What is it? What did I do? What, voiceover wrong? A double? Or just like a massive logic mistake? I reread the script. I read the script twice. Or did I misquote something? Gerudo Desert is in the north of Hyrule. Wait, what did I say? East, right? Where's my script? Did you say east? Did you say west? Voiced, Mirror of Twilight. You said north, it's west. In the furthest corner of the screen, you'll find location better. Once this place Gerudo Desert found in the north of the kingdom. Where is... Nooit op zondag werken. West. Yeah, west. Yeah, no, you're completely right. It's in the west. Could it be that I was thinking of OOT? It could be that I was kind of thinking, well, OOT even, yeah, in OOT it is in the north, technically. Like on the left-hand side, kind of northwest. Huh, how did I fuck that up? Anyways, I'll redo the line. Minor mistake. Not a big problem. I can easily like redo that voiceover line tomorrow in like 6 seconds. I might even do it after stream, because it's late now, so it's not as noisy. Unless my upstairs neighbors decide to have like one hell of a party again. I really don't know what they do at night, but it really sounds like they're rolling wine bottles over the floor. And that there's like, even though I'm not allowed to have any pets, it sounds like they have a pet. I'm not going to snitch on them, though, because it sounds like a cat, and I love cats. But it really sounds like at 3 a.m. I just hear like from one side to the other side of the room. Can't be anything but a cat, right? Oh no, we're back at this again. This puzzle took me 15 hours last time. Yay, Binky video. Thanks, Maron. Binky? Oh, God. I mean, it is just a very big dog. So it will do dog thing. Right? Big dog do big dog thing. Big dog. Big dog? Hashtag bigdog.com. Hashtag Pinky Boy. The neighbors also have a binky. Big dog. Yeah, it's a big dog. Big dog. Maybe they are building a small boat. I mean, could be. I don't know how they're ever going to get it out of the apartment upstairs, but... Seems like quite the conundrum. Yeah, how did I do this again last time? Oh, yeah. It was actually very easy. No, we can do this. I don't even have to go back. What the dog doing? Committing arson. You know, really, I don't know what my neighbors are doing upstairs, but they definitely have a cat, and I wasn't allowed to have a pet, so I assume they are not allowed to have a pet. Even though I kind of want to go into a little bit of a little dispute with my landlord, I'd love to have a pet. I can understand that they're not like, yeah, a dog, because it's a furniture, like, apartment. So I think they're kind of scared that if I get a dog or a cat, it will destroy the curtains, which are their curtains technically. Or it will just gnaw on my fridge door and stuff like that. It will just destroy the apartment. So I get that. But I can also just get a pet that doesn't do any of those things. I would love to have like a gecko as a pet. That would be a lot of fun. I've had reptiles before. And leopard geckos and stuff like that are beautiful animals. Quanch! Get a parrot. Get a reptile. Yeah, I'll probably get a reptile. That's what I'm thinking of at the moment. That could just live in its enclosure, and then once in a, like every day I'll just take it out. A turtle or a tortoise? What is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise again? Like one is in water, one isn't, right? Brrp. Good job, Binky. Oh, Piloswine, another amazing Pokemon. You can buy a house for 9,000 in Argentinian camp. There's very cheap. Yeah, but I don't want to move to Argentina. And yeah, Argentina, like, is that country is falling apart for as far as I know. It's not in a great place. The average home price here is like 450,000 euro. That 9,000 euro for that Argentinian, for that house in Argentina, Argentine, I would pay. That's not even a year. That's a year's rent is more than that. I love the swine up line. Yeah, it's great, right? Oh no, I forgot about that. You have a big cold attack. Joho, you need to distract him. Headbutt. What? Icy wind. No! I forgot all of you guys are like incredibly weak to this. Binky? It comes down to you, baby. Flamethrower as usual. This will probably kill him. Yeah. What? Binky's becoming quite the asset. Turtle in water, tortoise no water. Ah, that was it. No, rather have tortoise then. I had tortoises before, but it died during hibernation, even though we tried to prevent it from going into hibernation, and then it dried out. How's the stream going? Been stuck in meeting all afternoon. Well, I hope I hope you can recover from the meetings a bit here. Meetings are boring. I was talking to a girl at the gym about... She was like, yeah, no, Mondays I usually have meetings and they kill me. But she actually had time off yesterday from work. So she was like super happy about that. And I was like, how the hell did you do that? It's like, I just took unpaid leave. I was like, legend. What did you do? Nothing. Epic. As you should. Well, aside from going to the gym, I guess. Also, Arcanine is genuinely amazing if you get a good move early on. Well, Flamethrower is doing the job. Old man on old man violence. Hey, 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 hey. You can buy gigantic house in Japan, but in very rural areas for like 100k. Yeah, Myron, that's actually a thing. If I go to Japan for like a holiday and I quite like it, and I'll go a couple more times, and I'm still like, yeah, Japan is actually really cool, I might actually buy like a house like that in like rural Japan. Just for the fun of it. That was a super fun call. Favorite Pokemon, guys? Well, Arcanine's pretty cool, but I also like Pillow-Swine. The Swine Up evolution line is peak. But I would say that... yeah, no, my favorite would... I still love Weedle a lot as well. I think Weedle looks cute. I'd still get a tattoo of Weedle. That was originally my first plan for a tattoo. Might have actually been the better shout. Because the person who said this Majora's Mask tattoo kind of messed up. It's very inconsistent in terms of line thickness. Very inconsistent, like not... what do you call that? Basically that the two halves look the same. Not at all. The line thickness is all over the place, indicating that he was like very inconsistent with depth. Some of the lines have faded very abruptly, like mostly out of not really doing too well. Also because I didn't take too good care of it, but still, like even the original tattoo was not. Now that I got like these like very detailed berserk tattoos by like a really good artist, and also this one in like Poland, like a bunch of other tattoos, I've kind of learned that the guy who set this tattoo, for some reason, because I've seen amazing examples of his tattoo work, and he put a lot better, like the tattoo he put on my girlfriend looked much better, but the tattoo he put on me looked horrendous. Real, like at some point I'm gonna get a cover up for that tattoo because it genuinely looks not that great. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call him an amateur, but it's just like I would get a normal Weedle. I don't want it colored or anything. I don't care that much about colored. I only have one color tattoo. And even that has barely any color in it. It's like, he made like the tongue red, and that's it. Yeah, we need to get the goldenrod. Yeah, so we need to... Oh, no, we actually don't. We only have to go back there. Oh, that's not too far. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh. A Mankey. Also a pretty cool Pokemon. Clunch. It knows Karate Chomp. Why aren't you like 10 levels higher? Even 5 would have been fine. But leveling from 15 up is kind of meh. Stay away from me, woman. But. Yeah, so we go down and then we take a left. Berry? Iceberry. Lotad. What is Lotad? That's the one with the thing on his head, right? Oh, yeah, Lotad. Lotad is pretty cool. Lotad is a good one. I like Lotad. He's kind of funny looking, though. He's kind of funny looking. Oh, no, it's a Psyduck, and it's level 12. Oh, run. Okay. Okay, it's on the left side. So we're gonna check every left side building. Can I take you with me? Alakazam! I don't think this is the place. Oh, the name raider is here. Would you like to rate names? Yes. Peppino, if you don't like it, I'll get very angry. That's a fairly decent name, but how about a slightly better nickname? No. I don't need that sass. TM9? What is TM9? Oh yeah, there are loads of trainers here. Wily, you can be an absolute menace. Mace Manir has an Eevee in his profile picture, so name the Eevee after him and then trade it away for the Squirtle. and then give him, like, not Mace Manir's name. Quanch? Bye. Binky is becoming a big boy. He's taking care of himself now. Who's underleveled? Joe. Come on, Joe, do it. Joe just has terrible attacks. I'm not gonna lie. All his attacks suck. I think the only one that is sort of decent is like Headbutt. I really need to do something about Joe, to be honest. Because he's kind of like, just like a damage sponge instead of actually useful. I think my favorites are Lotoad, Golem, Blastoise, Infernape, Gibble. Isn't that already like a real animal? Alright. We put a gibbon in the game. It's cool. Where's the Poke dudes? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and find some new moves for Joe, because Joe is an absolute waste of space at this point, and he's not like bad level, so I think I need it to be all the way at the top for the moves. Nope. I need to go one higher. Six badges. Ah, I can even buy set 3 at this point. Dynamic Punch. Yeah, sure, do it. Toxic. Poison move with increasing damage. Yeah, Toxic is pretty decent. Icy Wind. Giga Drain. Dragon Breath. Oh, 100% getting that. Shadow Ball, Mud Slap, Attract, Fury. Oh my god. Why? Oh my. Why is my body doing that? Already got Giga Drain, steals half of the damage inflicted. No, I don't necessarily need that. Pack? Dynamic Punch. Who can learn how to do Dynamic Punch? Yes, Stony Boy is able to do Dynamic Punch. I already hoped for that. Oh, that's not a wanted. Dynamic Punch, yeah, Tackle, bye. Why is Mott suffering? Tyranitar is a dragon Pokemon? Dragon Breath? Is there anyone who can learn this? Oh my god, Binky can. Actually, yeah. Buy Ember. Flamethrower. Iron Tail? I bet I can teach this to Jeho. I already thought that he would be able to learn how to do that. Well, Jeho, it's very easy for you because you only have horrendous attacks. Mods played funny game, now he's dead. No, Tyranitar isn't. I just really like him. Fair. I find Tyranitar... it's not that I dislike him, but I do find him a bit forgettable. Everybody can learn Toxic. This says a lot about my team. All of them would be cancelled. If it was 2026 and not the 90s in the video game. All my Pokemon are toxic. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear, you know? That's just what I wanted to hear. No, Jeho can't learn Shadow Ball. Stupid. Icy Wind? You can't even learn Icy Wind? You suck! And nobody can learn Thunder Punch, right? Even though I'd love if one of you would be able to do that. Is there anything in TM set 2 that is useful? Psych Up, Snore, Endure, Dig. Dig is decent. Double Team, Swagger, Sleep Talk, Sludge Bomb. Already got like Swift, Dream Eater, Steel Wing. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Pack. Mods is playing Limbus. The new April Fool's event is mad fun. What is Limbus? Limbus. Limbus Company. Never heard of this. Looks like a weeb game. Steel Wing. Oh, Peppino again. What's Peppino's moveset? Peck, pretty good. Pursuit, pretty good. Haze. He already has a ghost type move. I could give him Steel Wing. Or Icy Wind, an icy attack that lowers speed. Yeah, I think we're just gonna remove Haze and do Icy Wind instead. It is a weeb game, so is Pokemon. Somebody got... Guess what? You know what that means? You know what that reaction means? Yeah, that means you're triggered. It seems like I'm owning the libs. Wily, that is so cringe. I know. Binky, why the hell? I mean, kind of makes sense that you know how to do that. Cute kitty. Let me see. What moves does Jeho have? Oh. Headbutt. Iron Tail, actually pretty good. Toxic, poison move that with increasing damage. Decent, pretty decent. Quick attack, not bad. Jeho needs like Hyper Beam or something stupid. If Jeho just learns like Hyper Beam, everything would be great. Where do I find this Eevee? I'm gonna steal it. What is this, the highway? Get me out of here. This is the pachinko parlor. What do you guys have? Oh yeah, I need a coin case. Oh wait, what moves do you... Yes. Yes. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Wait, who can you learn? You can learn anyone Ice Beam. Thunderbolt? Well, I have no use for you then. Bye! Okay, chat, gonna go play Enfield and read up on DID and OSDD. Have a nice time, people. Bye, Emmy. Thank you for coming. Oh, this Randy Savage looking. Hi, I'm Bill, and how are you? Wily, huh? Nice to meet you. If you'd like to do me a favor, take that Eevee on the table. I don't have the time to take care for it. I'm afraid you seem like a pretty reasonable person, so thanks. Alright, this is what we came for. Save game for soft resetting? Yes. Okay. What level is it, though? Wait, no, wait. Now it's called Mace. Alright, what's in here? Oh yeah, the other way of the tunnel. What level is this Pokemon? Level 10. Ugh. This is for Eevee IV Shiny. Ah. Yeah, no, that's a whole thing I don't understand anyway. All these people wasting hours of their life trying to shiny hunt. Lunatics. Oh, my shin. My shins are itchy from kicking. No, Mace, you stay there. I'm first gonna kill everybody down here. I don't know what loot that can be found in here. Oh, it is Grimer. Oh no, it is Grimer. Dragon Breath. Die. Oh, that was not even that. Tea time? Yeah, probably in a little bit. I'm not done with my protein shake yet. After I'm done with the protein shake, I'm gonna... which I am basically done with right now. Quench. Quench. Just cheat a shiny in-game. Yeah. Yeah, but that's not real. You didn't actually take the Game Boy and turn it on and turn it off again and load the save 300,567 times. So it's not real, bro. I actually wasted hours of my life and you didn't. So I am the winner. Ah, yes. Of course. Shiny hunters be like. Yeah, that is kind of the strat Celtic Tiger. That is what we're going to do. We are going to... This kind man asked us, can you take care of this Eevee? You seem like a good man. And we're just going to immediately sell this animal like a capital good and enslave a new creature. We're gonna trade him. Quench. XP. Coin case. That's where you find it. Welcome. I run the Pokemon Saloon. I'm older and better with the two haircut brothers. Can I make your Pokemon beautiful for just 500 bucks? Would you like me to do that? Make Binky beautiful. He doesn't look any different. Doc, how's your bench? What bench? What bench? I don't know any benches. I shiny hunt a specific Pokemon too, but only since I like the shiny variant more than the original. Yeah, but I can understand that to a point. I just don't understand people who are like, I'm gonna rebuild the whole Pokedex. It's like, you guys are like psychopaths. You know that, right? I did not shiny hunt for the first catchable Pokemon encountering 3DS Y game. It was a shiny Passage. Never used it because the monkeys are Garbo. Fair. Fair. I don't know if I've ever caught a shiny. Haircuts. Give happiness points to your Pokemon, so Binky is now a happy dog. Oh. I think the spa treatment just increases friendship. Fair, fair. Bench press weight, you oldie. How much do I bench press? To be honest, I only do one full body workout a week. On like Monday. And then the rest of the week, I am mostly busy with training specific to martial arts. I do like an hour and 15 minutes. I do my whole full body. And then I do martial arts for like 3.5 to 4 hours. Or like exercises related to it. Like banded kicks. AKA where you take like a resistance band, put it around your ankle, attach the band somewhere, and then just throw the leg, like kick, you know, in order to build more explosive kicks. But when it comes to benching, how much do I bench? Like 50 kg. Something like that. To be honest, when it comes to like normal exercise, like gym, I just need to focus more on upping the weights. But I bench like 50 or something. We changed Pokemon now. So I bench like 100 pounds. For Americans, it's like 100 pounds-ish. I probably could do more, but I never pushed myself really that hard. Still, like a good workout, you know, that I feel it in my arms and everything, you know, like. But I don't really have like somebody to spot me either, so I don't know what my maximum would be. I think the most I could bench is like, I don't know, 60. I don't know what I did in the past though. I don't really keep track of it that much. I used to do a lot of 50 with bar weight. No way it's that low. You look very fit. No, I just use loose dumbbells. I take like 2 dumbbells. And yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, we do have pretty fucking sizable arms. So yeah, I do exercise a lot. But I don't know. I used to care a lot more about like, oh yeah, getting up in like hammer curls and blah, blah, blah. But I don't care about that. You know? Like, I used to care more about that. But then I got into martial arts. And now I just care more about just like I get more satisfaction about knowing that if I were to kick somebody in the rib, I would instantly break 3 ribs than if I can bench press 150 kg. I would rather be able to instantly whip my leg into somebody's side of their 3 floating ribs that are not attached to their sternum and immediately break all 3 in one shot than being able to bench 150 kg. That is, at the moment, more how my goal orientation is. My max is 30 plus 10 kg bar. You can surely get more than that. Yeah, I think so. I should try it at some point. I should try it. Like, see what I can do with, like, why is it called Task Tree? Wait, this guy actually gave custom names to his Pokemons? Sprinkless. Oh, that's fun. He actually has fun names for... Whoa! That is pretty cool, though. He has a shiny, and he's called Sprinkless. Now, this is fun. This is what I want more of in the game. Please, give all the trainers, like, a bit more character by giving their Pokemon fun names. Yeah, it's not bad, Cyan. But I think I should. I know I can push it more. But, so I should do that a little bit more. But I'm not like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna do more days of like powerlifting, you know, in the gym. Like, nah, I do it once a week. And aside from that, I'm just busy on the heavy bag. Or doing pad work, or I'm sparring, or I do stuff like the banded kicks, where I grab like the heaviest resistance band I can get and then just kick. Or today, for example, today was my hell workout. Which is I take a 10 kilogram weight vest, so a 20-pound weight vest. I put that on. I go on the treadmill. I put it at the highest incline possible. I put it at 5 kilometers an hour, and then I walk up. So 5 kilometers an hour is like a very a brisk walk, like high-paced walking. Like you need to, like, a bit of a go, you know? So highest incline, and then I'll go up for like 8 minutes, something like that. And then I turn around and I walk backwards up the treadmill. So I do 8 minutes of maximum incline, 5 kilometers an hour, backwards walking, 8 minutes straight. Then I get off. Then I can barely stand on my legs. It has also made my legs, like, crazy good looking. I'm not gonna lie. My legs are, like, one bulk of muscle, and they're lean as fuck. It is kind of nuts. And then I keep the 10 kilogram weight vest on, and then I do the banded kicks. So I do, like, basically, I put it around my ankle, and I'll do, like, 10 checks. So again, with the banded, like raising it up, you know, so like the band, I have to, like, I kind of step out so the band is like tight, and I have to like raise it up, so I need to use some momentum to pull it forward and momentum to pull it upward. Same goes for the other side when I get to the other side, you know, I do like 20 of those, and then I just do like, I have it like around my ankle here, and then it's just, you know, like one, and I usually do like jab, cross, and then I kick it through, hung, and then it's just like, it's just a lot of kicking, you know, and then the other side, same story, pull up for the checks, and again, the kicks, and full follow through kicks as well, so like, full swing, so like, boom, full swing kicks. Not like, because you can do like karate style kicks, which is just snap of the hip. Boom. You know, I don't really rotate my shoulder into it. I just stand, and I mostly rotate my hip, but I don't rotate my shoulder into it. But if you rotate your shoulder, if you throw your arm like you're starting a lawnmower, you rotate your shoulder into it, then you really get this, you know? And that's where all the power is. So I do that, and then with the 10 kg vest on, I do 3 or 4, depending on how much time I have, 3 or 4 4-minute rounds on the heavy bag. So like 10 kg weight vest. So I weigh 95 kilograms at that point. And then it's just like on the heavy bag, you know, just moving around, hung, elbow, hung. And then you just really get into it, you know? And I do that for 3 or 4 rounds of 4 minutes. And that's also like stupid heavy. Because 10 kilograms of extra weight, even though it's only like 12% extra body weight, is so heavy. If you have to move around, and especially if I start doing stuff like the scissor kick, which is you throw a knee up, and then you kick with the other leg. You either go for like the shoulder or straight to the head, usually. So that's like my hell day. And when it comes to like leg work, I just do single leg press. So I do like single leg squats, do like a single leg. Squat down. I have like 25 kilograms. And then doing like single leg, like all the way down, single leg squats. So yeah, no, I am in kind of, not gonna lie, ridiculous shape. I'm not like six-pack thin, but I am in a very good shape, yeah. But most of my focus is just on martial arts at this point. Like actual usable strength. Mostly focusing on like martial arts and usable strength. Because, you know, if you like just bench a lot, and you squat and stuff, yeah, you're when it comes to like lifting a couch when you're moving out, like he's your guy. But aside from that, like there are probably a lot of muscles that, like smaller muscles and little things that you don't train that well. Your mind to muscle connection is not as well developed as it would be with martial arts. You're not as flexible and stuff like that. You know, I want like all round usage. Not just my arm is trained to do this and it can do that very well, you know? Like life is more dynamic than that. So I try to train very dynamic. And my workout schedule is kind of nuts. I think in total I work out like 6. Balance is more important for fitness in particular. Yeah, and even stuff like core strength and mobility and flexibility, and also being able to train like smaller muscle groups. Or for example, due to the 10 kilogram weight vest and the backwards walking I do, I stabilize and strengthen my knee a lot, so I don't snap like the bands on the side or the meniscus or anything like that, you know. Also, yeah, Mace. This is the perfect music. We did something. We called him Mace. Well, Mace. Quanch? No, I used flail. But... So yeah, this guy's taking our jobs as physiotherapists. Well, the reason why I train like this and kind of switched training in many ways and got into martial arts is all because of Thinkifer, who sometimes comes in the chat here as well and like makes YouTube videos as well. But he is like a like a physiotherapist and has done martial arts, so I got a lot of the like workout routine and the way of thinking from him. Wait, what? Why can't I? Hey, they hired me to block this hallway, but there isn't even anything back there. Why there? Who knows? But still, you can't come in. Asshole. But I should actually try and, next time I go to the gym, see how much I can bench. I'm curious. I've never done, like, proper squatting either, you know? Like, I know people in my gym who can squat, like, 200 kg. There's, like, one guy that I know in the gym who just got, his goal for this year was 180. And he already surpassed it. So, you know... But in general, I'm like, I'm very fit. I'm very flexible. Every piece of my body is trained to the core. I don't skip any areas. I only do free weight stuff. I do not use machines at all. I do not use a single machine. And then try to incorporate a lot of either dynamic movements or a lot of balancing, like extra sort of busy work with the exercise. That's also why I do the single leg dips. Though, don't neglect the spotter, obviously, dog. Yeah, no, I know somebody who can ask a spot. Cause I don't know. I can you know what? I'll just figure it out. I'll just ask somebody to spot me, and we'll see how far we can go. I'll do bar to make it easy. But for example, when I take I do use bar a little bit, because I do, like, when I'm on my back, I do a movement where I have, like, a bar like this, and then I bring it to my face. And I have one where I go over my face, like, to the back there. And I use a bar for that. And usually when I have that bar, while I'm laying down anyway, and I already done chest, you know, like, I already done my bench press, I just take that bar, which usually weighs around 20 kg. And the bar itself weighs... well, it's negligible, maybe 5 kg. So, like, 25 kg, I can throw that thing. I could literally throw that like a spear. That's how light it feels. It's just for, like, this specific movement, 25 kg is pretty nice, you know? In total, so, like, both arms. So, like, 12 and a half a pop, something like that. But I can probably up that a little bit as well. I usually do, like, 2 reps of 15. Like, I probably increase that a little bit. I need to go to the Squirtle person. All right, Mace. Mace, here it comes. Here it comes, Mace. I need Mace. I need Mace. Mace, I need your attention. We have a man here who has a Squirtle, but he wants an Eevee. And I called Eevee Mace. So, do you want to be an Eevee or do you want to be a Squirtle? I would be fine with either, because I can probably get, like, an evolution stone, so I can turn the Eevee in whatever type I need. I'm too lazy for that stuff. No, Shane. A little bit of exercise is never bad. You don't have to go absolutely swole mode, but... yeah, totally. Benching is very fun, not just for bragging, genuinely an enjoyable exercise. Yeah, benching can be fun. It's just that I got more into... martial arts. I find that's why I spend a lot more time on that nowadays. I want to get, like, a new weight vest, because 10, I want to upgrade 10 to, like, 20 kg. Oh, by the way, in that park there on the side of the fence around the left is a Snorlax sleeping. Turn on the radio to the Pokeflute channel and talk to it to wake it up. Wait, where? Celtic, where? Which city? Am I in the right place? But Mace, shall we trade you in for, like, a... Banana said snap. Trade you in for, like a Squirtle? Do what I do. 20 sit-ups each morning and evening. I mean, good start, Dio. I would try to expand it a bit more, because our biggest problem with PCs, with how we sit, is one area you should certainly try to focus on is, like, your back muscles. Because with a lot of PC sitting, you have the tendency to arch forward with your shoulders over the years, even if you think about it. While if you strengthen the back muscles, that pulls your shoulders back. Is the Squirtle viable for combat? I don't know what level the Squirtle is. But worst case scenario, it will just be as viable as this Eevee, which is level 10. Either way, I'll have to do some effort. Below Eureka Town City, above Goldenrod City. I'm gonna ask for that. I'm gonna ask for that later, Celtic Tiger. We'll get to that in a second. A jump to 20 sounds too much, to be honest. Maybe 15 is more realistic. Yeah, but I want to build to 20. I want to buy, like, a new weight vest. One of those plate carrier weight vests. And I'll just put, like, plates in it. First, start off with, like, 5, and then 5 on the back. So it's also... because the weight vest I have now kind of moves around a lot when I'm fighting. Which makes... sure, it's heavy, but it makes it... starters are better, stat-wise. Yeah, sit-ups are bad for your lumbar spine. When you do a sit-up, you don't want your lower back to come off the ground, technically. And you don't want to go from like all the way on your back, all the way to sitting up, all the way to your back, all the way to... Because that's going to put a lot of pressure on like the hinge point. It's better to just kind of like dip forward. It's a better way of doing it. Or you could just do like bicycle kicks. Also get your obliques into the action, like the sides of your thing. All right, trade me in, baby. You see that? I'm looking for this Pokemon Eevee. Would you like to trade it for a Squirtle? Yes. Okay, contact the Game Boy link cable. Oh, Mace, you're going through a tube. Eevee was sent to Tim. Look, there you go. Can I name him? It's a shiny Squirtle! It is Bowser! Tackle, tail whip. I have been lied to! I have been lied to! I have been lied to! Oh! Alright, Celtic Tiger, where are you? You're gonna be executed by chat. He does not have swim! You lied to me! He has... Hold up, a freaking shiny W2F. Mace is dead. Well, I can rename the Squirtle, obviously. I can go to the name raider. But he doesn't have Surf. Our entire plan fell apart. Celtic Tiger had suggested as a plan that we should get the Eevee that we could get in Goldenrod and trade it for the Squirtle. And then this Squirtle would have Surf, and we could use it to get the shiny Gyarados. And then we would call the Gyarados Wormy Squirmy Wormy Worm. But we can't do that. This Squirtle looks kind of WTF though. But we are going to rename Bowser to whatever Mace wants. You cannot rename it. What? Fuck off. You cannot rename it? Oh yeah, explosive squats are great. Well, I don't squat as much. I just do like single leg and I do lunges. And I do like calf ups. That's mostly what I do. Aside from some like mobility dynamic stuff, you know. But like the ones where I actually like load with weight, it's just lunges, calf ups, and the single leg squat. Like the single leg dip squat type stuff. It's kind of similar to like a Bulgarian split squat. And aside from that, my legs are trained by the incline treadmill. It is the heaviest workout I do. It is the heaviest shit I do. You don't even want to know when I get off that treadmill. I'm sweating like mad, and I feels my legs shaking. I swear to God, the incline treadmill and then walking backwards on the treadmill, that alone could probably do your legs, like be a leg exercise if you just like want to keep it simple. That could probably do the whole thing. Nah, I now identify as Bowser. All right. Bowser's in the team, baby! What item does it have? Bowser Meneer. What item does it have? Take. TM7. Who's that? Is that Surf? Zap Cannon. Okay. How's your pull-up game, Doc? I don't really do pull-ups either. I think the last time I tried pull-ups, I'm not very good at it. As in, I don't know the technique, so that probably lowers my amount of like pull-ups I can effectively do. But when it comes to pull-ups, I can do like, I don't know. Like I think, or like 6 or 7 in a row. I had to do it. When it comes to like these static, like a lot of those like kind of gym static exercises, I just don't do a lot of them. So I don't actually know what I can... I have other friends of mine who are really into that, but I just kind of like... I don't know, I don't feel it anymore. I think pull-ups are slept on. They're pretty good for your back and stuff. Form is vastly more important than weight too. Yeah, my form is like terrible when it comes to like pull-ups. I don't know what to actually do that well. Because I never did really pull-ups. Tin Towers, half limits. Ah, you 4 batches go right through. Tin Tower may be entered by those who have proven their worth. Concerned with the current state of the tower. Too many trainers have put much of a strain on the foundation. I ask you to refrain from entering. With that in mind, I feel burdened with this problem. Please take a small gift from us and make up for any inability. Hey, rare candy! I don't have space. Also, hey, J-Vision. Apologies for that, but if you have, like, 3 badges, there's a guy in a house who gives you surf as a HM, but you need either 3 or 4 badges. Oh, we have enough. If you can figure out where that is, we can get it. It's all good, baby. We have, like, 6 badges. X defend, raises defense. Here, Binky. Oh, Bowser, here. I'm also gonna give you that rare candy. Martial arts are all about a strong base out here, so I get the lower body workout you do. Sounds nuts. Yeah, it's pretty great. Bowser, I wanna go Bowser level 11. Oh, it's in this city. Oh, wait, this is where I need to be, right? Is this, whatever you call city? Yes. Let's go down every house. You, old man, give me swim. Darn it. You, give me swim. Kimono girls. Oh, wait, can't I challenge them to, like, a battle? Can't you, like, fight them? Yeah, you can. Just in a house on the right, talk to a guy. Ooh, sick, baby. I'll be your surfmon. Yeah. Well, unless Gyarados. No, I won't replace it with Gyarados. I'll be nice. Icy Wind? Oh my god, this Flareon is level 35? What the hell? What's happening? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, and it does the quickest in attackers. Oh my lord, why are they so strong? Dynamic punch. Oh my lord! Why? Yo, what the? Kill yourself. No, shit. Iron Tail? I'm so screwed. Yes, hurt itself in its confusion. It does more damage than I would. Toxic, quickly! Poison it! Make it confused and poisoned. Oh, don't hit me! Ow! Headbutt. Flinch, please. Yes! That almost went really wrong. Feint attack. Yeah, we'll learn him. You can learn feint attack. Yeah, get rid of quick attack. I don't like quick attack anyway. A guy in a house at the bottom left. Well, I need to revive my Pokemon anyway, because I'm screwed otherwise. Oh yeah, Kimono girls all have like, whatchamacallits. But yeah, no, in general, martial arts are... what's very important at martial arts is a very strong core. Making sure you hit your, like, every muscle. I would say like flexibility is very important for martial arts. Explosive power is very important, and a good core. Those are the most important. Master Roshi? Yeah, Master Roshi. Spirit of adventure. I like that. Take this with you. Item finder. Don't forget to save, please. No, I'll save. Otherwise, we'll run into the same problem again. On the left. This house? The house and the mouse. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. You saw, like, the Pokemon. And it was like a dragon. And it was, like, cool. And it was, like, a guy. Mace, I'm trying to find the surf dude, okay? Do I really have to beat the kimono cucks? Where are the kimonos? Kimono! Kimono girl, yes. Yo, Randy. Okay, Randy Savage. Oh yeah, you got the main man. Let me get my cue cards ready. How may I assist you? I see, that place is currently going for 50,000 yenus. Nah. Okay, please let me know if you change your mind. Click. Immediately hangs up. Like a what? Wily, maybe you should become... Like, no. You don't need to be... Where do I find this guy then? Who am I talking to for surf? I thought it was in the place. In the spotmas. I only got the item folder. What's this guy is gonna be? Gonna all of a sudden give me all this shit. I'll still beat the kimono girls for fun though. The guy's in the house, but it's on the left inside it. Oh, what? This guy? Yes. Yes. Oh, Mace, you're gonna be a HM mask. Only Bowser can learn how to surf. Tail whip sucks. Get out of there. We got the prize, baby! Now let's beat up these kimono girls. I'm gonna beat the... Also, chat, this is kind of funny. Look at this. This is also a side effect of martial arts. Look at my knuckles. Normal, massive. Same goes for the other side. The other side is not as bad as this one, but it's kind of very noticeable that all of a sudden it's not really in line anymore. It just becomes twice as big out of nowhere instead of kind of slowly maximum building up. How normal knuckles go, it's just because you always hit with the two front knuckles. You get like this weird shape. I'm surprised you don't have more calluses with a kind of knuckle shape. Yeah, I know, right? It's not that bad, but I use like hand wraps a lot. You should feel what my shins feel like. Your knuckles are even more out of line. That is odd, because normally you get that from, because this is like an effect your body does. If your body experiences more stress on certain bones, it will increase the density of the bone, and it will increase the thickness of the bone. That's why these two knuckles are the way they are, because it's constantly from hitting. So that's actually kind of interesting that yours are like that normally. But yeah, no, the hand wraps also make sure that I don't overstrain my hands too much, you know, because hands are kind of delicate. So I usually wrap them. This is, again, like my coach was like, you need to do this. It will save your hands. And Thinkifer also told me that I had to do it. Quench. No, Swift! Oh, this is going to be a much easier fight. My shins also changed a lot due to martial arts. My shins feel like mountains. Like as in, you can feel the bone. It's like very ridged and like very raised and a lot thicker. You can also see like, which is also like a bit of a weird effect. Where is it? Here, you can... If you look on my... Hello. Camera. That's what to say. You can also see on like my shins. My shin is like shiny here. And there's much less hair on the front of my shin here. And it feels like the Rocky Mountains, so it's not like kind of a smooth bone, it's kind of like jagged. It's kind of weird. If you see it IRL, you see it even better, but there's like a whole line where I kick where there's like hair missing. And it's like Rocky like the mountains. If you go along like the shin bone with your finger, it's not like flat, it's not like smooth, it's just like going over a rocky mountain, and it's like weirdly thick. From all the kicking with the shin on during martial arts. It's really funny. It's really funny how your body is changes. Wait, why do you also have an Umbreon? This is Bull. Oh no, no, not confuse Ray. That's a whetstone at this point. Yeah, it is. It is very much. It has also become more bladed. It's just because like both my hands and my shins at this point are like very much conditioned, as they would call it. Flamethrower? Nothing is working on this Umbreon so far. No, not Pursuit. Dang it, he's wearing socks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna show you. I know how the internet is. Icy Winds, Nightshade, Nightshade. Dark type, maybe? Pursuit? Dark on Dark? Beck? Nightshade it is. It's the one thing that works. Or did I just challenge a new kimono girl? Do I want it to learn Feint Attack? No. Yes. Cool. Oh, no, it's just the second one I was defeating. Beating. Yeeting. Eskeeting. Bone density is so high. You can't enter swimming pools anymore without just sinking to the bottom. Well, I can... the bone density is so high, I can... with full power kicks, I can put dents in a fire extinguisher. I found that out by doing it. I also once took, like this was a couple months ago, I took one of these kind of bottles, you know, but the aluminum ones. And it was broken. I was going to throw it away anyway. So I put like my leg like on the table. Like this, you know, just put it on the table. And a friend of mine just took the bottle and just full power smacked it into my shin, and it bent the bottle in half, and I didn't even feel it. And it was like an aluminum, like one of those aluminum bottles you take to the gym. It's funny as fuck. I bet kicking with shins is a lot more comfortable than feet. Nah, feet is doable. The only thing you gotta remember, if I can give you any tip with kicking with the feet, is, ow, if you take your foot, be sure to point the toe down, because that makes this entire area, if you point your foot down like this when you kick, you can easily hit with your ankle and your foot up until around here. Like you can feel the bone, where it kind of goes over into toe. So if you keep it like this entire kind of area stiffens up and locks up the entire bone. So I kick with this part of my shin as well. It's just if somebody were to block that with their own shin, and especially the upper side of their shin, it will hurt a lot and could break your foot. So it's something you have to watch out for when actually fighting. But when I kick somebody to the head, I certainly kick with my ankle. I hit somebody with my ankle, like basically my ankle bone. I hit somebody in the head with my ankle bone. Just the whole fucking thing. I clobbered it in his head. Because I just kind of, instead of having it like this, I just point it down. No, I won't break my foot bone. We'll be good. I already broke my toe once. I broke my big toe. My big toe is like 50% bigger than my other big toe. Because I kicked somebody to the head. No, the body. It was a body shot. And the person in question kind of stepped back. Like, you know, hands by your head. Stepped back and kind of pushed their elbow out slightly. So I whipped, full power kick. Whipped with my big toe. Just the point of his elbow like this. Just like, whang! And it instantly broke my toe. And I didn't feel anything until 15 minutes later when I took my shin guards off. Because it slipped past my shin guard. And my foot guard. So I only noticed it 15 minutes later when my toe was like all of a sudden twice as big as my other toe and was completely black and like purple. And I was like, that's not good. And then it hurt for 2 weeks. And then I continued with life. And now it's fine. It's just a little bit bigger. And still a little bit more sensitive than my other big toe. Big toe and bigger toe? I broke both of my pinkies. How? Also, that was actually the first time I broke something. My toe. I didn't go to the doctors for it, though. But I was pretty sure it was broken. No, it is fine. Sometimes it still hurts if I do, like, if I put a bit too much, if I ask too much of it. Or if I just kind of, like, do what I did again. We have surf. Lake of Rage it is. No, wait, kimonos. First, let's beat the kimono girls. What are you? There isn't a grass one, right? This must be fire. We already had that. What are you? Jolteon. Binky, kill him. Double kick. Ah, no, he knows martial arts. Punch. Thunderbolt. Ow. Plunge. Football both times. One while goalkeeping, the other I just failed to catch a ball someone tossed at me. Nice. Yeah, football, like, or as you Americans would call it, soccer, is the amount of people that I know that have completely fucked themselves thanks to football is crazy. I have, like, 3 friends of mine who have destroyed their knees thanks to football. like tore a meniscus or like a muscle there. Straight up, like in their knee. I know like so many people who've done that. No, no water gun. No, Binky. Big Bink. No. They killed Binky. Icy wind. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a... you're the water Pokemon. Oh, wait. I thought that would be more effective. Not shot? But no, I know a lot of people who have completely wrecked themselves playing soccer. This is funny to me. All of these attacks are pointless. Nightshade is the best option. I've suffered multiple torn muscles from football. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Dynamic punch. Never mind. All right. Mace. This is your time to shine. Surf has the best chance. Kill him, please. The XP. He could use the XP so badly. It literally did nothing. It didn't even move the meter. I got an injury that I'll probably feel in some effect for the rest of my life that I got boogie boarding. Oh yeah, no, same with the same with breaking the big toe. I also, that's another thing I did. I almost broke my wrist. I fell, I have like a cyst in my wrist, which if I put too much pressure on my hands while like bent like this, so I can't do push-ups normally. I have to do knuckle-ups. I can't put pressure on my hand too much like this, on my left hand, this one. For you, the right. Yeah, the right hand. On this hand, I can't put too much pressure this way, because it will annoy the cyst, and the cyst is in such a precarious location that it will actually push like a bone out of its socket, which will hurt like hell on my wrist. Again, if I just take like a couple days off, it's all normal. Please don't die. Iron Tail. You can do it. Bam! Blammo! Nightshade be effective in those battles. Just need to use options to keep the Murkrow alive. Well, we made it on this. Hold on, lad. Before you leave, all your Pokemon are dead. Do you want to battle me? Don't worry. Take it. A clear ball. Oh, clear bell. Isn't it pretty? I think it fell from the Tin Tower. What can you do with the clear bell again? Isn't that for like Ho-Oh or some shit? Assist and a sister. Hell yes, brother. Yeah, no, the assist kind of sucks. The big toe doesn't bother me that much. Was holding the board out to my side in a T-pose when a wave hit the bottom of the board, and I held on instead of letting go, and it twisted my arm very badly. Oh, yeah, a twist like this. Oh, yeah, no, that's not good. Have you ever been to a physical therapist for it? They might actually be able to fix it. There's more possible with physical therapy than you can imagine. Like, my wrist is not really a problem anymore. As long as I don't go back to doing push-ups every week like this, I should be fine. As long as I don't, like, slowly agitate it again. I do some, like, simple wrist exercises that my physical therapist gave me. Like in my weekly full body routine. You can catch Ho-Oh. What, going to the top of Tin Tower and, like, ringing the bell or some shit? I do kind of want Ho-Oh. I need a flying Pokemon anyway. Wait, are my Pokemon saved? I have, like, Ultra Balls and shit. What do I have? Let me see if I'm packed. Let me get some Ultra Balls. And then we're gonna get Ho-Oh. And then we're gonna get the Gyarados. And then we have a full team, I guess. Give me like 20 of them. I'll be set. Yeah, I did BT about a year out. That helped a lot. Now it only bothers me occasionally if I haven't been keeping myself in decent active shape or using it wrong. Yeah, no, kind of same for my wrist. If I start doing 20 push-ups every day, or like twice a week, my wrist will haunt me again. You can encounter Catch Ho-Oh, but you have to beat 3 hard sages guarding it. I have a lot of revives. How do I need to go to the tower, right? Burn tower? Are these set sages? No, it's just a cool trainer. Bebabino, deal with this. Cool, Bebabino doesn't care. Nightshade! Uh-oh, submission. It knows wrestling moves. I bet this is also one of the reasons why Ace Trainer Liam loves Poliwrath a lot, because it's like a wrestler. Ponyta, we change Pokemon. Yes, what do I have? Surf! Okay, we tried. Binky, I guess it's your turn. Dwagam Breath? Well, it paralyzed it. This Ponyta is fully paralyzed and on benefits. Bye. Besides the ribs, my dad had so much stuff. Motorcycle accident because of a deer, broke his arm, collarbone once, hands, toe, big toe, and once got stabbed with a pitchfork, but it hit his rib. Lucky, lucky. Especially the last one, lucky. On the top right of that town. Okay. No, I'm not gonna, you can... Flamethrower. I've had surgery like 7 or 8 times for those 2 fingers. Had like 60 stitches, and because it was on the left hand, blood just kept flowing out, and the doc said low-key entered shock from blood loss. Damn. What did you do with your hand again? Chat. Let me scroll up in chat. What did you do with that hand again? Whoop. Well, I need to kind of, Is it like this area? I will double down on your advice to not underestimate physical therapy. If you have a musculoskeletal problem, they understand it way better than a primary care doctor. 100%. That's why physical therapists are in the standard care package here in the Netherlands. Like, no matter, even the lowest healthcare package you can get, you always have like around 12 hours-ish of physical therapy a year for free. I've been to physical therapy twice. You study the body, Cyan. In the end, after stitching and removing those stitches because they failed, they had to scorch the wound close and stitch it up then. That building you were in. Yeah, so this building. I cannot enter! Suicune, Entei, and Roycool. I've heard of the legends of the purebred Pokemon, and they're not inbred at all. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What do you have to say? Come on, then. I've been spotted there. It saddens me to see such a lack of respect. Let me actually go into the burnt tower first. Because I can't really get in here. 50 kg wooden trapdoor to a basement fell on it, and it cut off 2 fingertips. That is nuts. But I actually, that reminds me a lot of something my dad did. My dad was like, he had like a hedge clipper, like one of those one-handed hedge clippers, you know, like I don't know what you call it in English, snoeischaar. Basically one of those clippers you would use to like cut branches off a tree, you know. And my dad was like working on something, and then this was at somebody else's place. And the person he was helping out said if he wanted to drink, and he turned around. And my dad had such thick calluses on his hands that he clipped the top of his finger off. Like, he just snipped the top off, and it was like 50% callus. But he still cut off the tip of his finger. And they had to sew it back on. And it worked. It was very funny. I laughed my ass off when he did that one. You good, Emmy? Yeah, I know, right? Just a clink. He just like clink. He just cut the top off. It was like this much. It was like maybe like a quarter down the nail, like normal nail. Very very callous of him. That was a pretty good one, Dio. Just doing research and comparisons due to something that happened recently. Well, I hope everything is okay. Hope it's not like horrendous news. Binky has really proven himself. Binky was on the verge of being kicked out of this team before we accidentally lost our save file. But now, he's carrying this team. Maybe I should defeat all these burglars, and then they'll be like, we trust you now. What is in this? Ah, full heal. What do I find here? Zubat. Ugly. Binky is my dog. He certainly is. Binky is a Binky man. My dad did the same with his song table earlier this year. Funny thing is the lady that helped stitch it back also helped with his ribs yesterday. Shane, I don't want to be mean, but your dad sounds like a bit of an idiot. This happens too often. My dad, the last time, like my dad once fell off a roof and like screwed himself up, and he needed to have stitches after that, and he cut like off his finger and stuff like that. But my dad has this like once every couple of years, not like, yeah, my dad cut off his fingers on a song table, broke his ribs, a motorcycle accident. Wow, your dad has had a lot over the years. No, that was last month. It's just a monthly occurrence. What is your dad doing? Genuinely, what's happening? Dad is losing ligaments and breaking bones on a weekly basis. The hell? I'd leave it be. You won't be able to get Ho-Oh for a long time. Oh, you have to complete the Suicune event, then talk to the sages. But I tried chasing Suicune. It's very hard to find him. Oh, that shit. I know what you're on about. I actually did want to swap out Pokemon. Quanch? Well, Binky, that was the last thing you were able to do. Bowser, quickly, Bowser. Maybe you're lucky. Surf? Smog Mist. Bowser, yes. This is gonna give you a lot of XP. Yes! Mace! Yes! Mace. Going places. Bye, Bubble. He has been working in construction basically his whole life, so that happens often. Not like Bob did. Yeah, but my dad works in construction as well. My dad has been working in construction since 16. I'm not trying to be mean about your dad. It's just kind of comedic, you know? I mean, it's fine. Worst thing it could mean is me having OSDD or something. I have a friend of mine who actually has the DSM-5. I should look it up in the DSM-5, actually. That will probably give me a better result. Well, I hope that's not too bothersome for you, and I hope everything else is just going fine. Hope. Somebody had to test out their new engine block. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it kind of sounded... Use Bowser to surf in Lake Rage and catch shiny Gyarados. I think it's either level 20 or 30. Whoa! That's cool that this one is here. Yeah, no, that's actually a good point, because that was like our original plan. Ishwain. My name is Ishwain. I've been long on the trail of a Pokemon known as Suicune. Oh, you're on the same level. And you are? Wily, good to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune had made a return to the burned tower, so I had to come see it with my own eyes. I can feel it. Suicune has to be here. About a year ago, I met a trainer similar to you. How I met you just... listen, Wily. I'm not about to lose this second chance. If you think just anyone can catch a legendary Pokemon like Suicune, then you got another thing coming. Well, let's... Other specified dissociative disorder. Yeah, basically. That's what I could find on OSDD. But I'd rather look it up on the DSM-5, because the DSM-5 is like... It's like the Bible. And a friend of mine recently got the DSM-5 for her birthday, so... I can just look it up in the book. A lot more fun. Nah, Mouse, more like Hans Molman. He hurts himself a lot, because he does get the job done, it does it well. Gotta go, problem with dad's friend. Alright, Shane. I hope it all turns out well. Worst thing so far was trying to process the possibility, but make peace with it. Yeah, I mean, it's best to make peace with it, and it's not gonna work anyway. It's not gonna change anyway. DSM-5 is flawed, but a good source for that kind of stuff. Why is the DSM-5 flawed? As far as I know, it is like the most forward source of literature when it comes to stuff like this. It is as far as I know, it's like the book that every psychologist uses. So as far as I know, it's like DSM-5 is like the crown jewel. Uh-oh. Didn't think so. Bababino type. Bababino! Whoa! Pursuit? Yeah, got him. Mystical man is Sween, so be it. All that matters is that you prove my worth to Suicune. Hopefully that little battle didn't scare off Suicune. So far, I haven't seen it anywhere around here. So where exactly could it be? It's the best we have, but it's still very flawed. Yeah, but in what kind of way? If it's the best we have, then it's still like the Holy Grail. You could say this about, like, to be honest, any kind of science. Any kind of science book you open now, if you look at it, if you take that same literature 100 years later, it will probably be outdated as heck. So I'm just curious what, like, not any specific, like, not like super in-depth. DSM-5 is considerably outdated. For example, we've stopped using psycho and sociopath as terms due to extreme overlap. Now refer to antisocial personality disorder. No, come back, you little shit! Yeah, but there must be an updated version of the DSM-5, right? She got her version of the DSM-5 like a week ago. A coughing. Oh, too low level. Wait, wait. Oh. Perfect training material for Bowser. I think we need to reintroduce those words like sociopath and psycho. Yeah, just because it's fun. One, for example, is does not say anything about cause or effect. No, but the DSM-5 is not supposed to do that, right? The DSM-5 is more like a dictionary. Just like the dictionary doesn't explain why a football is called a football. It's just like football, and then this is football. As far as I know, well, as far as I always imagined, the DSM-5 is not supposed to, like... Yeah, the DSM-5 is just a collection of symptoms, yeah. Yeah, that's what I always thought of the DSM-5 just being, and not much else. It's like a little bit like an encyclopedia. Oh, well, it could actually be, it could actually be that she has the updated DSM-5. Because there's a DSM-5 TR version, which is text revision, that was released by American Psychiatric Association in 2022. So she might actually have the updated version. Knowing her, because she's autistic, God bless her, nothing wrong with that, but I know that she'll be especially like poignant on those details. I cannot imagine that the DSM-5 would need like a massive update from 2022 to now. I cannot imagine. Oh, Magmar, perfect, level 16. We haven't really understood the entire human psychology yet and have to break out some misconceptions. Well, yeah, no, obviously. That's just like that's just like buying like a book about like fish and realizing that we don't know shit. The only thing that I meant with the Bible is it is like the most updated, best source you can get. You know, the DSM-5. Get me out of here. I need to... Leave me alone with all these Zubats. I want to make Bowser alive. Because he's dying. Yo, what are you doing here? In the distant past, this tower burned in a fire. Nameless Pokemon perished in it. A rainbow-colored Pokemon descended from the sky and resurrected them. I was a trainer way back then. Ho, 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 ho. He's ho-ho! When is the DSM-5 coming? DSM-6 coming out? Yo, when is the DSM-6 drop? Met de verwachte publicatie eind. 2026 to 2028. There was a lot of criticism that DSM-5 focused too much on reliability, criteria, consistent use, instead of validity. What is happening currently has to focus more on scientific validity of diagnoses. It adds some biological markers. It tries to work on the over-labeling problem. Yeah, some fucking term changes of how to, like... And it helps with, to bring it in line with the ICD and the WHO. Okay, but again... DSM-5 should be fine. It's pretty good. I got a DSM-5 classification last October. As in, what do you mean by classification? As in you were diagnosed, or you were, or it was like school related? Autistic girl, me too. Yeah, there are many of y'all. And as somebody who has ADHD, I hang out with a lot of people who are on spectrum, because fun. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Lake of Raj. Raje Lake. Get me out of here. Oh, fuck. Let me go through the toll booth house. Free loot? Max Ether. Everybody on the internet is autistic, Emmy. Everybody is retard. Yay! I really don't understand why they took retarded out of the DSM-5. That makes no... Jolteon. Pretty cool. True. Wish we had more emphasis on psychological diagnosis in Egypt. I don't know what Egypt is like, but from what I've noticed in a lot of less developed countries, they are like behind in many ways. I was talking to a friend of mine who's from Bulgaria, and they said that if he went to a psychologist, his friends, he said they wouldn't beat me up for it, even though it kind of seemed like they were very much on the edge of doing that straight up, but he would get bullied for it. And I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't expect it to be that bad. And then I told him that guys who say that are idiots and are actually scared, weak little men. Because if you put them in a room with a psychiatrist and the psychiatrist starts poking, they will get defensive, get angry, and run. So they are weak. They are pathetic. I told him the modern man should be strong in every sense. The modern man should be perfect in every sense. Mentally strong, physically strong. Again, Uncle Iroh. We already discussed this. Uncle Iroh, brother. Come here, you Gyarados. Splish splash, and he's having a bath. Jesus is your psychologist. Yes. Well, I think some people can get a lot of benefit from the Bible. Oh my god, level 35. I think to an extent we have lost something with the Bible and church not mattering much. We've also gained a lot from it. We've also lost some stuff, which is kind of a shame. Especially the sense of community. And there are people who benefit very much from the more rigid structure that religion offers. So they become less self-destructive or completely, utterly confused by all the stuff that's happening around them. From what I've noticed, from at least in my circles, some people have, like, the doors have been swung wide open and you can do anything in life and be anything. And some people are really lost in the sauce. From what I've seen. Oh, hey, I remember that guy. It's a gay dose. Talk to a handstand. No, I can't do that. Just explain that my wrists are fuck. If you're not autistic with me, you can only assume you're autistic against me. You should drop some stuff off in the PC so you can pick up new stuff. Ooh, a real cold spell. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh! Dragon Breath? Idiot. Dragon Breath? I will forever hate the Catholic Church for having such a strong presence in this country. Yeah, I know what you call it is like. Flamethrower, I don't want to damage you too much. Uh-oh. I cannot save state? Oh, I can save state. Okay. Oh, my FPS just went to shit for a hot second. Okay, we have a save state. I think I'm kind of screwed. I think I messed this up real big. Pack? Well, it's just gonna be save state until he falls for the ball, isn't it? Do it. Yes. He was a good boy. Make sure not to kill it or you won't have another chance. Yeah, no, I was totally in control there. Is it bad that I forgot my suggestion on what game you should play? No, I don't remember either. I'm a religious person. You can tell me it's nonsense and that's fine. It's for me to care about. I had a breakdown in November and I prayed for mental support. By the time I got home, there was a letter in my mailbox containing a bunch of strength messages based off Bible verses. I felt like a message of support to me from the man himself. Yeah, I'm the last person you'll find to be like against religion. I can critique religion, but I can also understand that for some people, really it helps them so much. And also, I grew up in a religious village. You gotta remember that. I grew up Protestant. And my pastor in my city was a real legend. Squirmy. Yeah, we're gonna call him Squirmy Wormy. Squirmy Worm. If that doesn't fit, I am uninstalling the game and we're never playing it again. Where's the R? That's not gonna fit. We're gonna call him Squirm Worm. That's good enough. Where's the R? Squirm Worm! I'll be for real, I cannot take pastors seriously. Why not? They're just human beings. Who, if you have a good one, can give you really good advice. And be a real help. Especially when you're a teen. I'm not gonna go into Forest of Rage. None of that. Take me out of here. Take me out of here. Who up squirming the worm? Squirm worm? Is that a window? Oh, a Noctowl! Noctowl is such a cool Pokemon though. Oh, whoopsie. Uh-oh. This might not end well. This is not gonna end well. Nightshade. I need to just Nightshade my way through. Uh-oh, Dragon Rage. That is a very powerful attack. Nope, I was... I'm not sure if I'm... You should get Snorlax now. Yeah, where can I find Snorlax? Snorlax would also be, like, really nice to have. Squirm Worm! You can do this. You're gonna fight your own kind. Dragon Rage. You can do it. Cool, now you're gonna get a load of XP and die. The end. I love my religion. It's not perfect, but I feel like most of the flawed mindsets over here are just awful traditions that use it as a shield when it's not even religiously accurate. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, any idea can also become very bad. Doesn't even have to be religious. The world is a strange... I said hit him! Do big punch. Big punch. Big punch. Good. I mean, it did give him a concussion, but aside from that, we didn't get far. Rock throw? Yeah, it hurt itself because it's idiot. You should name the Snorlax Shane. Huh? What? I could gaslight an old Shane captive. It'd be like, if Shane, if you don't donate $500 now. Ow! No, Stony Boy. Uh-oh, we're left with Jaho. We know how this one goes. I want tail. Paching. Critical hit, not very effective. Nice, like that. Feint attack. Bing, bing, bing. Toxic. Ow. Uh-oh. Thrash is a very not good attack to have at the moment. We should name Shane Snorlax. How about that? Okay. Hurt yourself. No! Okay. You can't actually win this. No! No! We're back here. Oh god, we were sent back quite a while. Snorlax. Where do I find Snorlax? Help! Help, chat. In National Park above Goldenrod City. Oh, okay. Well, outside of Nintendo games, I like Resident Evil. I played RE9, which was pretty good. I love World of Warcraft. Still do. Don't really play it. So, well, a little bit on and off, maybe, but... Oh, yeah, I needed to go down. Whoops. Went the wrong way. But aside from that, I don't really play video games that much. I'll be very honest. I'm just busy a lot. I recently finished The Last of Us, which was pretty good. Ooh, we're at Apicorn. Oh, my pack is full. Why do I have so much garbage? Yeah, because Goldenrod is... Yeah, I need to go to the national park. Also... Oh, headbutt the tree, yeah. What comes out? Heracross? No, just a stupid spider. Let me save, because that's actually what I wanted to do. No, don't headbutt the tree. Idiot. Aha. So there's a Snorlax beyond this fence. How do I get beyond the fence? There are Pokeballs here. How do I get beyond the fence? Heracross is pretty cool, yeah. I have an ethics exam tomorrow, which is basically just forced-fed propaganda. Why is what? How does that work? Now, up on the right is an opening in the fence. Up on the right. Where? Oh, here. Oh. Paralyzed, full heal. Cool. My items are full. Should really do something about that. Aha. There it is! Folks, Pokemon talk. Pokemon music. Lucky Channel game. Password. Radio 0. Pokeflute channel. Yeah, it's already saved, yeah. Egypt is stupidly strict with a lot of things, so they basically add one subject like this per year or two just for the... okay, I get what you mean. Okay, so it's basically like not very accurate. It's like Americans when it comes to Columbus. I getcha. Quench! See that? I quench on the Snorlax. Okay. Faster, I need to click faster. Oh my god, it does belly drum! Okay, guess I'm starting to throw balls immediately. Ultra Ray ball. Stay in the ball. Be a good boy. Too bad. He comes knowing strength, so he can move boulders. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, the last time you said something comes... Oh, never mind. He does have strength. I was about to braid you. It's the last time you told us, oh, it comes with this. It didn't. It didn't have anything. Okay, I need to damage it more clearly. Pursuit! Oh, God. Pursuit! Ow! My god, this Snorlax is strong. Ultra Ball? Ultra Ball? Okay. Snorlax is a bit of a pain in the ass to catch. Rock Throw. Oh my god, the defense scroll. Magnitude. This guy is invincible. An invincible Snorlax was born. Squirmy Worm. You're only a Squirm Worm. I mean. Dragon Rage? I said, lower your health. Oh no, it died! Ow, oh, my back. Oh, ow. Load ROM. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be very mad. No. Shame. Absolute. Dumbass, of course, it's my fault now. It's all my fault. I was actually going for shiny Snorlax, everybody. I mean, I know you guys never listen to the things I say, but I was actually going for shiny Snorlax, so this was all planned, you know? This is all planned. Snorlax, why are you impossible to kill? What has this man been eating in this forest? Why does he keep getting health back? This makes no sense. It is so unfair. Oh god, now I get a boulder to the head. It's always streamer's fault. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like soda popping over here. Not in a good way. Night Shad. Oh yeah, normal type. Whoops. Uh-oh, belly drum. Pack. Please be an idiot. Go in there. God! No! This is the first Pokemon that is actually powerful. Ugh. I thought you were kidding when you said he has leftovers. I thought you were literally kidding. I thought that was a joke. What do you mean he has leftovers? Did he just get back from eating Chinese food or some shit? Dragon Rage. Take damage. Uh-oh, strength. Ow. Instantly. Alright. Bowser, it all comes down to you. That is the most overpowered item, by the way. Leftovers. I thought genuinely you guys were fucking with me. I thought leftovers, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, guess this is gonna take forever. And it's almost eaten apple usually. It's an almost eaten apple usually. For real. I don't know what to believe now. YouTube, help. My chat is gaslighting me. Uh-oh, he does belly drum. Well, I can imagine that especially belly drum combined with this is... This Snorlax is legitimately ridiculous. Oh yeah, normal type. Defense curl. Oh, well, there goes Bubino. We all know that nobody in this team could survive a single shot from this guy. Please, just catch him! Now I know what shiny hunters feel like. Magnitude. 6. Could be better. Ow, headbutt, dead. Joho, it all comes down to you. Give it toxic. That will at least make the whole healing less useful. Here, that's what I mean. Feint attack. Bup, 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 bup. Ultra Ball, quickly! Go in that ball! Go in that ball! This guy is so annoying. Alright, Bowser? Yes! Oh my god, finally. This freaking guy. What shall we... Alright, chat, what are we gonna call this? What are we gonna call this brute? So, if I just hit my belly like a fat gorilla, I get strong, but I also lose half of my health. Makes sense. Now, the Tox is gonna outdamage the leftovers after a few turns. Yeah, but that was actually not much of a problem. Only 13 attempts. Progress. Name it Wall. No, I'm not gonna call it Diabeto. Why does everybody have such derogatory names for this? No, I'm not gonna call it Wily. Guys are the worst. Wait. Alright, the fattest man alive was Juan Pedro Franco. But I don't want to call him Juan. Big Smoke! Yeah! That's actually a good one. I like Big Smoke. We've got to call him Big Smoke. Number 9. Oh, that's an L. 2 number 9s. Oh. Well, or is this again a reference that is too old for all of you young folks? That was my childhood. GTA San Andreas. Yes, we got... Alright. We have a team. We finally... Oh, wait. No, alright. Jaho is gonna get kicked. Why Jaho? Suck anyway. I do kind of need a flying Pokemon, though. I'm not gonna lie. Zap Cannon. Number 28. Hello? YouTube? Can we not? Oh, it's just dig. I am indeed Gramps. Your Gramps from Haron. How old were you when you realized Big Smoke's order is so big because he's buying time for the ballers to show up and jump y'all? Today. What do you mean? I didn't even know that that was his purpose. Is that really why he has such a big order? I need to rewatch that cutscene. I want a large number 9. 2 extra fries. Thought the man was just fat. But it actually had depth. Did they have diet sodas in the 90s? Can't Murkrow fly? Oh yeah, no, that's true. Oh, we already got flying, bitch. Never mind. Never mind. Bill's PC? Deposit? Yeah, no, Bubba Bino can be our flying mount. I don't like it's all caps Bowser, though. Squirmworm? Why Jaho? Withdraw. Big Smoke. Oh, we got Felef, we got Caspo, we got Snack, we got Glippy Glep, and we got Jaho. Felef. Withdraw. Okay, Big Smoke. Here we go. It would make sense. He was actually ordering for himself CJ Sweet and Ryder. To be honest, it was a fur portion there that motherfucker got like 3 meals. Still got like 3 meals. Also, go down to Goldenrod at the exit at the top of the building. Talk to the guard. He will ask you a favor and give you a sparrow knowing fly. Wait, what? An exit at the top in the building talking to the guard. Oh, this Pokemon delivered mail to my friend. He's on Route 34. Perfect, thanks kid. My pal's chubby guy is a chubby guy who snoozes all the time. Okay, apparently this is a save point. Oh, I can't carry another Pokemon. Sick. Yeah, but then I gotta put somebody into the deposit box. I think I'll deposit Stony Boy for a hot second. It wasn't Mouse. CJ, Ryder, and Sweet all had ordered already. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, 2 number 9s, and then also a number 9 large. Okay. A number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and an extra large and a large soda. That is crazy. Oh wait, I need to talk to you. Sure, save again. Sure. Wait, I can literally fly. Why is the bird called Kenya? gonna fly to Kenya. Oh my god, you can immediately fly everywhere. That is amazing. Alright, we can now officially speedrun this game. Let's start with Blackthorn. Okay, now all of a sudden we might actually finish this whole game. Bill's PC. I'm gonna put him back. Yeah, no, deposit. Deposit Kenya. I said deposit Kenya. Remove mail. Oh my god. Who do I need to send the mail to? Golly gosh. Yeah, we can immediately go everywhere we need to go in Kanto as well. Vermilion for a Vermilion bucks. Vice City is better anyways. No! San Andreas. I'll die on that hill. I've played both when I was young. You need Kenya on the team to fly. Yeah, but I want to do like I want to do like the gym in Blackthorn or whatever. Blackthorn? Yeah, Blackthorn. And that one is pretty hard, so I want to have like the whole team, you know? So I want to take Stony Boy back and dump, what do you call it? I want to dump what you call it. We all know that San Andreas was peak. Franchise stopped after that. Honestly, I still don't understand why so many copies of GTA 5 were sold. In Celadon City in Kanto, on the left, there's a girl who gives you the HM fly, so you can teach that to Murkrow. Yeah, but I wanna get rid of this stupid bird. Oh, whoops! Now I'm flying here. Well, I'll just do it without Stony Boy, I guess. So stupid that I can't deposit Kenya. Yeah, I don't know. I've played a decent amount of GTA 5, but I just don't get like the whole. I mean, good point, Celtic Tiger, but I can't really take it out of my easiest rage bait of my life. Cyan, fuck off. It's funny though. I'll give it that. I did a pretty big yeehaw. Dragon Breath. Dragon is effective against Dragon, right? Yeah. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Uh-oh, Surf. That's not good. Haha, but Dragon... Alright, we're getting further this time around. I should have switched. Squirmy Worm, go! Dragon! Uh-oh, Smokescreen. Dragon Rage? Uh-oh, Hyper Beam. Hello, can I just hit? Fine, Twister. Okay, Smokescreen has literally destroyed my chances of ever hitting a move, I guess. Yes, kill him, please kill him, please kill him, please kill him. Yes. Dragonair. Back to Pinky, I guess. Dragon... Uh-oh. That's Dragon Breath on me. I don't want Dragon Breath on me. I'll survive that. I won't survive that. Nightshade. Uh-oh, Thunderbolt. That'll hurt a lot. Enough to kill me. Alright, it all comes down to the boy. Strength. Uh-oh, Slum. Big Brick. Good job, Big Smoke. No, I will not change Pokemon. Strength. Dragon season? Yes, it's Dragon season. Big Smoke does it again. Big Smoke is very powerful. My lord. Hey, I got 3,600 buckaroonies. The rinsing badge. Sick. She rinsed my pockets, and now I'm broke. Bye. Bye. Y'all suck. Bye. Too bad. Fat man from San Andreas actually beat y'all. Fly is also a good move to use in battle. True, true, true. Poke. Heal. Damn, we suck. Nah, we good. Okay, Kenya. We need to go to Celadon, was it? Pewter, Viridian, Pallet, Cinnabar, Saffron, Celadon. Big dog! Big ups to the big dog. Oh, Celadon is a bit of a mess, though. But wait, this is where the fighting gym is. I'm so excited. Where's that martial arts gym? Wait, can I buy this whole building? I can buy a whole apartment complex, apparently. Are you the one who gave me fly? All the way? On the left, all the way. Okay. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. No, I don't want any of that. Do I need you? All the way on the left. What is this creep doing? Oh, whoops. I already got salt. I got salt. I got salt. I'm finally salted. I finally thought about it for after 100 years. No, I don't want to switch for Vile Plume. I'll just torch the innocent creature and then we'll call it a day. She's in a tiny house. Go all the way to the left, down a small bit from there. Okay. Let me get out of here. Oh. Restaurant. Okay, to the left. Small house. Like here? Pachinko parlor bowl. Under the sea. There will be a building at the end of the pathway. No, further left. Nah. Way further left. How's at the end of the pathway? Oh, I need a bicycle. Where are the streams to last? The pathway where you were. No, from next week the streams are gonna go until 11. From 12 to 11. I don't get it! Google. Where? Up before the building, then left. I don't know what that means. Okay, how to get HM Fly in Pokemon Crystal Clear. Here we go. 2-year-old video. That makes no sense. If you walk to the then go north before entering the building. Okay. Hey, a Grimer. Level 7. Aha. See if HM2 in pocket. Yes, fly. What do I do with this? Mirage, the man in darkness. Randy. Move to hell. How do I get rid of you? I'm gonna fly out of here immediately. Let's actually go to Goldenrod. Maybe there are new moves. I'm gonna check that out and then probably... Alright peeps, finished the new Binky art. Everybody a new Binky drop. Yeah, I'm gonna check HMs and then probably... I can only buy 3. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to go higher. Either way, keep it or deliver it. Yeah, but I can't move the bird to a box. I need to deliver the mail. I can't take the item from him, I think. No, I can't take the item from him. And I cannot move Kenya to the PC because it holds mail. So I need to figure out where I need to drop off this stupid mail. Here, I can't remove mail. I cannot... Stupid dog! Stupid bird. What did you say, idiot? You can keep the Pokemon when you've delivered the mail to Route 31. Where the heck is around 31? 36, 34, 33, 32, 31. So we need to go to Violet. Fine, I'll do this real quick. I know it's oh. Oh yeah, I'm in a building. Whoops. Misclick. Let's go to Violet City! Am I still in the party? Yes! Like I said, you're gonna be a part of it. You're here. I just need to level you. Yo. Are you the guy who I need to... Ah, this guy, for sure. Mirage, the man in darkness. Oh, I think he wants to know about what happened. The other day, I was navigating through the dark cave without flash. I bumped into someone, so I had my Pokemon light up the cave so I could see. But when I did, he was gone. I must have spooked him. My friend must think it was a mirage, but I think he was real. Thanks for bringing this to me. My friend's a fun guy. You're swell too. I'd like to do something good in return too. I know, I want you to have this. You received TM50. TM50 is the 9mm handgun. Nightmare. Okay, cool. Now, delete bird. Wait. Fly. Goldenrod, sure. How much is left in stream, guys? Nothing. I should be done. I should have been done 10 minutes ago. I'm just preoccupied. Alright, I guess I have 7 inventory slots for Pokemon now instead of 8. What is this? What is happening? Is this like a bug? Where am I? What is happening? Take the mail from Kenya. I cannot. Remove the mail. How? Mail. Oh, take. Oh, okay. Okay. Where can I drop this stupid bird? I'm gonna kill him. Deposit. Bye, stupid bird. You're gonna live on the internet forever. Stony boy! Back in the fucking thing you go. Pack. Where's fly? Fly. Use. Only Bababino. Icy Wind is just not that good. Oh! Bop. We did it. Release? No. Prison. Done. That bird gonna rot in that PC, baby. All right, lovely. Thank you all so much for coming to another beautiful. Oh, the music just finished as well. The 3.5 hour loop of music I started. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream. We've made a lot of progress. We might actually just do like all the badges at least, because now we can just go from city to city to city to city and beat the ever-living heck out of anybody that we encounter. Thank you so much, Celtic Tiger, for sorting us out. To be honest, like the Snorlax and all that stuff, that helped a lot. That made everything so much faster. But yeah, no, stream is done because it's 12 a.m. It's midnight here. It's almost 12:15. 12:15 midnight. I still have to eat dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm gonna make some dinner real quick. this is also, but yeah, tomorrow we have our little April Fool's stream. We're going to do the Chaos edition of Majora's Mask, so be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place. I started 4 hours ago, and I'm quitting now. Same time tomorrow. Yeah, from next week on, we're probably going to lower the stream from 4 hours, so 8 p.m. to 12, like midnight, to 8 p.m. to 11, so 3 hours. Because otherwise, it's just, like, this is wrecking my sleep schedule like mad. It will give me time so I can actually just, like, make dinner, eat food, and, like, be able to be in bed at, like, and sleep at, like, 1 a.m. instead of, like, 2 to 2:30 a.m. So that should be better. Lovelies, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all tomorrow. And, yeah. We'll probably continue with this somewhere next week. And next week, we'll probably start a new randomizer as well. I'll look into all of that. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. All right. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. All right. Cool. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Where's my streaming software? Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.